ended last time with you totally destroyed the spider thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that is basically exactly where we pick up this time.
Okay. Then I would like to check the cave.
Loot.
Yes,
Okay.
I will join you in checking the cave.
Me too.
Yep, I'm down.
Let's all check the cave.
Okay. You do that. It's not a very big cave.
Is there anything in the cave?
Not a lot. Basically... Cave. Okay, it's only a small cave, as you can see.
Yes.
It stinks. It's got a horrible, disgusting smell of rot and death.
I'd be surprised if it didn't stink, to be honest with you.
That's not very nice, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to investigate the cave for...
There's a small pool of water which is all scummy and like covered in pond scum. Doesn't look very appetizing. Big spider web in one corner, and you can see the shape of a body wrapped up in some webs.
I will investigate the body. Can I open the webs up? Can I see?
Yeah. You pull off the webs, and you see the body of a child.
Oh no.
Is the child dead?
You have to do
Can I check their
do a medicine? Make a
medicine.
medicine test.
I'm sure I'm great at medicine. Hang on, wait, 1 sec. Where's my medicine? There it is. Oh,
Okay, they're alive.
they're alive. Oh, can I try to wake them up?
Okay, they're alive. That was a good test. It seems to you that their heartbeat is like erratic. They're barely alive.
Oh! The seed thing that I had. Seed of the frenjal plant.
Okay,
I want to feed the seed of the frenjal plant
how are you going to do that?
by opening their mouth and forcing it down,
Really? Okay.
like a Bizarre in Harry Potter.
Okay.
How big is the seed?
It's only small,
Yeah, that'd be easy.
but
Just like
okay.
tilt the head back and the jaw and just sort of
And stuff this seed in their throat.
yeah.
Okay.
No homo.
I think this is just all down to luck, really, isn't it?
Oh. Yay.
I'm going to roll a d20. And if it's less than 10... Okay, you stick it in their throat, and for a moment they just start choking on it, like... Because obviously
I don't want
they're...
that.
Yeah, they're choking on it.
Suffocated them.
It's a tiny seed.
Have you ever had like something tiny go in your throat and you just get stuck there?
Yeah, I just swallowed it.
Yeah, but if you're unconscious... Anyway, they start choking a bit, and then after, I don't know, a little bit of panic, they seem to swallow it and it goes away. But they don't wake up yet. But almost instantly, their colour sort of returns to their cheeks, and they appear to be breathing a bit more easily.
There we go. Sorted, poison cured.
Incomplete.
That's what the seed was for.
Right. Also, in the cave, there is a few other things in there.
Oh.
What?
Do tell.
I will. There is a potion or something in a bottle.
Right. Kind of liquid.
It's red. It seems to glimmer
Okay.
when you like move it around. It's like got tiny little sparkles in it. There's a couple of scrolls.
Interesting.
You find a total of 7 gold pieces and 14 silver pieces.
I take all of that.
There's also a dagger and various odds and bods, bits of like bits of old boots, you know, an old boot, bits of old clothing, and you also find 2 wizard stones, like in amongst the dirt.
What were the wizard stones again? Do I know? Of them?
Yeah. I think they're in the compendium. I think it says about them.
They're the crystal things.
Yeah, they're pretty. They don't do anything. They're just pretty coloured glass, as far as most people know.
Mhm.
Okay, the
What-
dagger.
What color are they?
Pardon?
What color are they?
One's blue, one's yellow.
No, green. I'll leave them.
How much gold and silver was it?
7 gold and 14 silver.
Excellent.
And you
So-
just took it all, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of it. Okay.
Okay, the dagger is plain. It's got a leather handle. It's got a round pommel on the end with a hole in the middle of it that goes all the way through. The blade is black metal with a silver swirling pattern, like Damascus. I don't know if you would know what that pattern's like, but
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
that's what it is. The dagger.
Nice.
So, who's taking what else? What were the scrolls?
Okay, you look at the scrolls. There is a scroll of mould earth
Excellent.
and a locate animals or plants.
Excellent.
What the hell is mulled earth?
The most OP cantrip in the game.
Oh, I want it.
Is it?
Nah, give it to the wizard so he can learn it. It's
That's
there's ways there is ways you can make it the most OP. It's not just on its own. It's not. You basically can move Earth like 5 foot.
A loose, an area of loose
Ooh,
earth.
Earthbender.
There's a whole video dedicated on how it's like the most OP cantrip in the game.
Yeah, but that's just min-maxing theory crafting bullshit. And we don't care for that. We have
Useful.
fireball.
Cantrips are useful to have.
But knowledge is a wizard's best friend.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And molding some earth, like a man may shape clay, sounds appealing to me.
Okay.
Allow me this scroll.
I don't
Learn
hear
the other
anyone.
scroll as well.
Yeah, I don't hear anyone arguing. So
Okay, I'm taking mold earth. What's the other one?
Locate animals and plants.
Well,
Mm,
I mean, wait, do you already have that?
can we just sell it? Can we sell it
believe
at the
I
next
do.
village?
You already have locate animals, right?
Yeah, I used it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Can we sell it at the next village?
No, because locating animals or plants also seems good for a wizard.
Not so much.
I will take the scroll
Okay. Good luck becoming
and place it within my robes.
vegan or some shit.
okay.
Oh,
What about the dagger?
the Damascus dagger.
Yep.
The Damascus steel. Ooh.
See, I've got great sword. I don't know if I need a little dagger.
I need
Right.
a dagger. I can take it.
Leif. Or
Yeah, Leif.
in-
Leif,
yeah.
Leif lost his dagger.
Oh
Leif.
man, he's just gonna throw it again.
perhaps this is your speciality. The dagger. Leif's apparently is standing
Look,
there. Leif,
Leif's
you
not
okay?
here, so I'll speak for him. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, just give him the dagger.
Yeah. So what does his dagger do? What's the perks? Give me the perks.
It looks nice.
It's a dagger.
All
It
right.
looks nice.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
plus
all
Can
right. I'm sold.
just tell him it has +8 in charisma.
Is the little hole on the end of the pommel, can you slip your finger through it and like spin it around and stuff?
You can, yeah.
Oh,
Like a karambit knife or something?
yeah,
I mean,
like a
it's
kunai.
it's not made for that, but yeah, you can do that with it.
He's
Alright,
a cool guy.
man.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm a
That's
ninja.
pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna be
He's a
the
knife.
kunai.
He's a knife spinner now.
It's a cool
Yes.
guy knife.
Okay.
That's
it-
all I do now.
at the moment, as far as you know, it's just a basic dagger.
That's kind
Okay.
of cool.
It's mine. I take it.
I
It's
can't.
mine.
I can't do anything to actually find out. But can I do like an Arcana check just to see if there is some kind of magical effect to it?
I can.
He can. Have you got
I can't-
identify?
I can't right now.
I mean, you can. You can have a little feel of it, yeah.
I would like to do that with that roll. Oh, I'm running the big rolls today.
Okay, you don't know, but you don't think it's like just a normal dagger.
Well, detect magic would work on it, wouldn't it?
Detect magic.
It would
work.
detect magic would just tell that it's magical. You wouldn't be able to find the effect out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we could tell if it's. I don't have that. Like,
I don't
yet,
have it.
like,
but-
no, I don't
yeah.
have it prepared.
We could ritual it if you want to spend 10 minutes.
Friends,
Can
Have
we
you got
do that?
identify?
I do not have identify.
Okay, so you have to focus on it and a short rest to find out what it does. Otherwise,
Maybe not in this hovel.
yeah, maybe
No.
not in this hovel.
Because it's making you all feel a bit sick the longer you stay in here because of the stench.
Oh, okay, yeah. Have we?
Oh wait,
Right,
there is a child
There's a
yet
child.
to be.
Who's carrying the child out?
All right.
Tunde?
Yep. Sure, sounds like a job for Tunde.
Sunday, you just point here.
Could you please
Yep.
collect this child for us?
Yeah, let me just yeet him over my shoulder.
Yeet.
Okay,
Cool.
you
We
carry the
collect
child
everything
off.
else?
Yeah, you've got
Who's-
everything
who's-
out of there.
Who's picked up the potion?
What is the potion? Sorry.
It's just a red
sparkly.
sparkly liquid.
This also appears to be something that a wizard.
It's everything is a wizard.
This is a wizard's item.
You're a wizard. I'm just Harry.
This is a wizard's item. It is I don't actually know what it is at all. Do
You
I?
can hold on to it for now.
Can I roll something? I don't know.
Make an Arcana test because you might possibly have some idea just through like previous study and
I
that.
can't see the chat again. So let me know how it goes.
Why can't you see
I
the
mean, you
chat?
can't see the chat.
It won't open.
Reload.
I've reloaded 3 times. It won't open.
Okay.
Press D.
I pressed D. It won't open.
Oh.
Okay.
Back to
19.
On your various times you've been looking through old scrolls and books and stuff,
yeah.
you've heard tell of certain potions that can heal people. This appears to be
Oh.
one of those.
Oh, I see. I see. This potion will bring vitality to the imbiber, and that's it.
You think?
I think.
Cool. Good.
You know, I shall keep it for further study. I put it in my robes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Shall we head on back?
Step out of this. Rush out of this because it stinks. It
Yeah, let's rush
stinks.
out. Rushing out sounds like a good plan.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, who is this child?
You
Are they
don't know,
awake
do
yet?
you?
Or are they
We
still
don't know who
all
this child
comatose?
is.
Okay, so you head off away. I take it you're just leaving this area. Or you
I mean,
gonna?
perhaps the child's one of the villagers.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
you
should
would
take
think.
it back.
So maybe we should pay a visit to our friend the spider.
With the child?
Maybe not with the child. Maybe. No. We won't, we won't go back to the spider.
Why? We not just say hi to him?
Well, with a child?
With
I
the
think-
child?
I think he's our friend now. Are we not friends with him? We sorted out his forest, bro.
It's a
Mm,
spider.
it's a
If there's
big-
one thing
it's a
I
big
know,
fuck off spider with a spirit.
Yeah, man. I have full
enigmatic spiders are not to be trusted. Especially gigantic
Enigmatic
spiders.
spiders.
Yes. I propose that we go back to the village. See if anyone knows who this boy? Is it a boy?
And
Yes,
then
it is.
once you've dropped him off, go and see the spider
And
bloke.
then maybe we can discover the
Or do we even need to see him? There was no reward promised. All we had to do was just free as payment for saving our lives. We just had to kill this thing.
I mean, not every day you see a giant spider. That was my first one, guys.
That was my
In all
first
my
time with that.
wizardly travels.
Well, the giant spider's that big.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So you're going to head back to the village anyway. First of all,
Yeah, let's go back to
and
the village.
decide.
Yeah, the village.
Try and find our way back to the village.
and
Okay.
Do we
hopefully
even know
Do-
the way to the village?
You've got a rough idea, but
we can follow. We have a master tracker, right? No,
Yep.
none of you guys are good at that, are you?
I mean, I'm
I
plus
can
6
track.
survival. I could probably track pretty
Yeah, we-
decently. Or like find my way through the forest at least. I'm quite at home here. This is my thing, you know.
okay. So who's going to
know-
lead you through the forest?
I will do it with potentially some advantage given by someone.
Okay.
Right.
Someone want to
Hey.
help me out?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can. I give you my inspiration. Yo, you can do it. Go.
No,
lead
no,
us.
no, you don't. Just because you're, the rest of you are just helping him. I just need someone to make the actual roll.
I do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we
Oh,
going
look
to
at that.
Okay.
Easy.
All right.
Nice.
So
I've not 17.
it looks like it's the opposite from last week, where all your rolls are high.
I'm
Yeah, let's hope.
That means at the end of the
17,
session, they'll all be
12.
low again.
Yeah, I will lead the group along with our unconscious companion out of this area and hopefully towards the village.
Okay. It's probably gonna. It takes about 3 hours of travelling.
Oh, can we take a short rest before we go?
Can, if that's what you all decide you want to do.
That's
It's
what we
kinda dank.
decide this.
But we can do.
Give me my level ups.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Short
Get
rest.
level ups.
What does a
Short
short
rest.
rest do? Again.
So you can roll out of your hit die. You can roll as many of them as you want,
Okay.
and you recover
it
that
back.
plus your con mods to heal. And some abilities are on a short rest as well. So I will.
So anyone want to heal?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't need to heal. I just needed
I'm
the.
full.
I
just need my
can't roll. I
spells.
can't roll anything though.
Oh,
I just
God.
need my spells back. What do I do? with
Haven't
the
you got hit
arrow?
die?
What? I can't roll it. I don't
It's
have
not-
the chat.
Nothing's
can't roll
happening.
anything.
Oh,
How
Let
is
me
it?
refresh once again. This was happening last week. That
Was
this it's cool, but it
janky.
just keeps getting
Yes.
worse and worse every
It's
time I
not-
use it.
not good, is it?
It would be so good if it like worked really smoothly, but it
Hey, have you
doesn't.
tried shutting down the app completely, or like logging off of it and then logging back in?
Yeah, yeah, I have.
Mm.
I think sometimes. What browser are you using?
Chrome.
I think sometimes if you get rid of your cache, it can help with Astral doing stuff.
Or maybe.
We should just switch to tabletop. Tabletop sim.
But right now, I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, do I have it installed still?
No, we're
I
not,
have
we're
it
not-
installed
Yeah,
still.
but we're
I
not
can
doing
go
it
right
now. Oh, I can't.
Maybe for next week.
Yeah, okay. All right, so you head. Well, when you eventually sort yourself out, Dave, you can do your rolls if it ever works. I think if it doesn't work, we're going to have to look at something else, a different roll. Yeah, so it takes about 3 hours to get back to the temple because the forest is, it's still dense. It's a hard, you have to take it quite slow to make sure you get on the right path. You still got spider webs that are still there. You got to hack through and navigate past, and you don't see any of the spiders. You do pass a load of ones that are dead. When they killed each other, the two different types. You see more of them as you travel, and eventually you make it back to the backside of the temple, which leads into the forest. You go up the short hill, and now you're back at the temple.
Ah, the temple.
And then you just go around the temple, past that, and follow the path all the way back down to the village, which is about another half an hour's journey. That's not even half an hour, 10 minutes, if that.
Ooh, let me roll to heal.
Is it working now?
Yeah,
What you do? The cache thing?
I did.
Okay.
It seemed to. That's not the right password, is it?
Oh no.
Okay, anyway, we'll just continue.
Please, just please. What? There we go. There's my character sheet, finally. What am I rolling?
How many hit dice you want to heal?
Remember, yours are d6s and you've currently got 3.
I'm going to stick you on this map for now.
We'll roll 2.
9. Very nice.
Respectable amount of HP. That puts me back up to 16. Which is actually very, very nice, yeah.
How do I get my spells back?
You have to rest longer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, long
Okay.
rest. Okay. So you head away from the temple, down the path, follow the partially overgrown path, back down to the small village. As you approach the village, some people there see you and they come running towards you. Who's that?
Has the child been unconscious the whole
It's
time?
still the child is still unconscious, but they are alive.
Good. That'll do. They can recover.
Wait, who are they saying who's that to?
To you lot, it's like who's that? Well, they're basically asking who you've brought back from the forest.
Who we've got?
Yeah.
A child, I say, and gesture towards the child.
Can you just
Okay.
He's
I don't
lumping
know
between
what.
his shoulder.
It's a woman. She comes up and looks at the child's face. She's like, "Oh, Josiah!
Yes.
Oh,
That's a good
no.
one.
What about the others?" She looks pleading you into your faces, pleading you. What about the others?
Oh.
There were no others.
Well, there's a
Don't-
body.
She says there were others.
Oh.
My husband? Did you find my husband?
Oh, fuck off.
I'm
What was
sorry,
the-
we-
Wasn't
what-
there a corpse we left
What-
outside?
yeah, what was-
and-
Oh, yeah, there was. We moved it outside of the temple.
How
Okay,
many
yeah,
days-
I forgot about that. I presume you brought that down with you as well.
I mean, if
Yeah,
we...
yeah, we
yeah.
did. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
Because you would have
yeah,
you
yeah,
passed
yeah,
it. The
we-
whole reason was you left it out there because you were going to bring
Yeah,
it back.
I remembered, and we went back and we got them. Yeah.
Okay.
We did that.
You bring that back, that corpse. And, she looks like my husband, and then she sees the corpse and she goes over to it. She looks at his face, which is all, it's obviously been sucked dry by a load of spiders. But she just shakes her head. She says, "It's not my husband." Turns back round to Tunde's carrying the first corpse. Who's carrying the second one?
Tunde's carrying both.
Both. Okay.
I'm carrying both of them.
Okay.
And the kid.
Tunde's standing there, out of breath, sweat pouring down his face from carrying these two bodies.
His
Don't
armor,
forget-
his armor
and the child.
glistening.
Yeah.
And the child. I carry the child as well.
Oh, that is. There's only 2. The child and him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there's 2 corpses. Oh, okay.
There's the corpse. No, there was another corpse. There was like a girl or something in the loft.
That's what I thought. But
Yeah, that was the one, wasn't it, that you took outside?
Thought there was the one underneath in
That
the
was the
cellar.
girl.
There a
Oh,
corpse.
God.
I don't think there was a corpse in the cellar.
Yeah, when we first dropped down the hole, there was a
Oh
corpse
yeah, there
there.
was one there. Yeah. All right. So you got 3 bodies.
Yeah, we got three,
Nice.
1 alive and 2 dead.
Yeah.
50
Okay.
gold apiece.
Who of the
Between
rest
you
of
all,
the-
you've that was well done. Remembered by me there, wasn't it? Between you all,
That's
you've
right.
manhandled them back to the village. Basically, the 2 corpses and the boy is not her husband.
Yes.
Okay. He's still missing out in the forest, but
we
you
just
know.
thought her husband became a spider and get on another.
You can. Why wouldn't
Became a spider.
No.
Is there no sign of him? And then one of the other women sort of puts her arms around her and just moves away from you, and she just starts sobbing. And then the man who was calling for his son, he comes
Yeah.
along, and then he's his face lights up. It's Josiah, and he comes and takes him into his arms and kisses his forehead and thank you. And the old man, you remember?
Mm.
Who
Garment.
asked you to go on the go and look
Garment.
for it. Yeah, he
And the
comes
crying man
along
with
and
miles.
comes along and he's thank you. He shakes your hands. He says, "Is this all you could find?"
Yes,
Yes.
fortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Says that's a shame. It's a shame. Will there be more of the attacks?
Hopefully not.
Probably not. Maybe.
We,
They're
we,
sharp. They're
we
sharp.
seem to have dealt with the main problem, but the spiders are still a threat in the forest. So just
Oh.
have your people be wary when they're entering the forest.
That is grave news. He says, come, come. And he starts leading you back off into the village.
Okay.
Follow.
And you follow him to the tavern.
Yep.
Where he takes you in, basically makes you all sit down, gets a round of drinks for you all. He says, tell me what happened. Tell me of the tale. And some of the villagers gather round and they're like, yes, what happened? That woman who was sobbing, she's not in there. Obviously, bloke with Josiah, he's not in there. He's taking his son off to, I don't know,
Dave, I
see
think
if
this
he
is
can.
your domain.
Yeah, he's the boss.
Then that's a
Absolutely.
wormy tale.
So there once lived a giant spider in a forest nearby, and then he ate a lot of people.
Okay, you don't actually have to recount the whole tale yourself. we'll say your
He
bardic
was
stuff does.
397 years old,
Sing us an epic poem.
born under a red moon.
Are you composing a tale?
Sure.
Okay,
Well, like I'm gonna tell the story, but sort of like give it a softer edge.
yeah. Make
Not
it entertaining and all that
Not
stuff.
your people would digested by spider acid, but your people.
Yeah. He romanticizes the tale.
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
want to emphasize the threat that they're still in, though.
Okay. Let us make a charisma test, I think. Or is there anything else that would be more
Performance.
performance?
It's basically charisma, but you can have proficiency if he's good at it.
Okay, do performance.
That's a +6.
Yay.
Yeah.
It should be.
It should be.
11.
Oh, it didn't go down too well, unfortunately.
Oh.
It was it was okay, but it didn't.
It was all
I'm
right.
still working
Yeah.
on it.
Okay. You recounted the tale with some embellishment, some lovely twists, but it just didn't quite sit right. Obviously, because people are dead, and this is maybe not the audience that this tale, the way you told it, is for. Another time, another place, it may come out better.
Sure.
Remember this. If you recount this tale another time, you may get advantage on it because you have already put the groundwork for it.
Okay.
Just let us know.
cool.
Just remember it because I never will. Possibly. Okay, so you have some drinks. They bring you food. They bring you bread and cheese and a little bit of chicken. There's not that much going on here. It's not a huge menu you can choose from.
I will have another ale.
Okay, you can have as many ales as you want.
I will have many ales.
Lads, I need to BRB super quickly, so just keep on playing. Gotcha.
Okay.
Fine.
Leif goes to the toilet.
I remember. I'm gonna look through my notes now and try and figure out what they were going to give you when you got back. Can't find it. Oh, I know that because they promised to have a whip round and give you some money, didn't they?
A whip round.
Yeah. You can just make up a number. We didn't know what it would be.
I know you didn't, but I was just trying to figure what I was. I'll give you.
I think they promised us at least 10 diamonds.
Yeah, they may have promised you that, but what they give you, what they actually give you is 36 pieces of silver.
Oh.
Is that each or?
No, between you.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I'm saying I'm gonna take the kid back and I'm gonna ship him off.
36 pieces of silver.
And as much ale and food as you can eat.
Oh, that's all right. That's
With
okay.
bed and board.
Yes.
I'll take
Alright,
the
then.
7.
Although technically bed and board is basically sleeping in the stable out the back because they haven't actually got like a
That's
proper tavern with rooms and stuff.
a shelter.
Yes.
Hey,
You
that's
can have-
all I need.
You can have the fresh straw out back in the where the horses normally sleep. The horses have been cleaned out. They put fresh straw in there. You can have as much food and drink as you want. And 36 pieces of silver, which you may want to split between you, or one of you may want to put it all in your pocket and just keep it.
I took 7.
7?
25 divided by 5 is 7. Plus 1 extra at some point.
Oh, there's only 5 of us. I thought there were 6 of us.
I thought it was originally as well. I did the maths.
Okay.
Yo, I wanna check something. Does this come out how I want it to? No, it doesn't.
I will also take 7 pieces of the silver.
Oh shit. Never mind, I'm not inciting, don't worry.
There goes all your good rolls.
They work both good rolls as well.
What there is. So 7 pieces of silver. No, I want to change it. Huh. Let me just go grab a drink. One time, real quick.
I am back.
Oh crap.
You know, we got 36 pieces of silver as reward and bed and board. We've each taken
What
7.
board?
But bed and board. It means it's a stable
Oh,
basically out
yeah.
at the back, but they'll put us up. So yeah, 7 pieces each, and then there's like
Only
8 silver
7?
left. Well,
So all the village
there's
could
5 of us. We're splitting
get
it.
together. All they could manage to scrape together.
By the way, did we see Lucan pocketing all that gold at the cave?
If you're in the cave, then yeah.
I was in the cave.
Then you saw him pocket all the money.
So, I kind of
He didn't
Put
try and
my
hide
hand
it, so
on your shoulder, and I
Didn't.
drag you away from the group.
Hi.
So, that gold that you pocketed in that little cave
Mhm.
after the fight, what do you plan on doing with it?
Splitting it.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page.
You got a problem with that?
That was an easy conversation.
No. I don't have a
Um,
problem with that. That's exactly what I wanted to bring up. Because you putting in
How-
your pocket
How to split
is
it
kind of tough.
is a bit confusing though.
Somebody gets all of it right.
That's not really what I call split.
Give how much gold did you get?
It was 7 gold and 14 silver, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, 7 gold, 14 silver.
Wait, is it 10 silver? That's 1 gold.
Yeah.
So we got 5 gold. No, 8 gold. 8 gold and 6 silver.
4.
4 silver.
But they're in silver pieces. It's not gold. I don't just
You can
transfer up.
exchange it.
Yeah, at a bank. Or for someone who's willing to swap.
I reckon the innkeeper wouldn't mind changing it.
Okay, so 8 gold, then 4 silver.
yep. Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't go well into 5.
I guess one gold, 5 silver for everyone,
1 gold, 5 silver.
and there's some left over.
How do you...
Nice. One.
So 1 gold and 5 silver, but one person only gets 4 silver.
Oh,
Isn't that right?
Chuck or not?
Mm. Yeah, I think so. No way.
shotgun not.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Where do
was
we
it,
put our money
84?
down again? I forgot.
There's a place on the sheet if you scroll down. I don't know.
Yeah, someone basically gets 1 gold, 4 silver pieces.
Oh,
I'll
don't
be-
you have? Do you have rules for like games? Like
do you mean?
like card games, like table games?
Do I have rules? No,
Yes.
but I'm
We
sure I
could-
can make one up if you
I
want.
mean, we could just do like highest roll or something, and
We could
whoever
play a
wins gets
game
plus 1.
who
For
yeah.
who gets 1 extra silver? I'll
No,
take
who-
it.
Oh,
who
one
gets
less
one
silver.
Okay, give it to me. I'll take the non.
who
I'll
gets
take
one
the
less
That's some
silver?
pussy shit. You have to play the game.
Oh my god. Alright, fine, gone. Where
I
do I
can't wait-
put down my money? Where
I
is
can't,
it?
I can't wait to make the lowest initiative roll. Let's just do it.
If you go on your sheet
Yeah.
and it's, I think it's just above where the spells go, in it. There's like a
Spell?
no. There's equipment, and then there's like a row
it's
of.
one. Someone gets 1 silver 7, and then the rest. Well, someone gets 1. Sorry, someone gets 1 silver 6, and then the rest get 1 silver 7. 1 gold 7.
Oh my god, I have to put the GP, EP, SP, is it those stuff?
Yeah.
So I have 15 GP already, so how much am I gonna get now?
Wait, where is this on the sheet? I'm blind.
It's in the
Oh,
middle of like the
CP,
second
GP, EP.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's
Why have I got 10 GP already?
because that's how much you have left
You
over
start with
from
it.
your.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so SP, I
So-
assume, is silver.
How
Yeah.
much are we all getting? Sorry, how much am I getting? Because I'm like one. Actually, you know what? Let's do that game first, and then we'll do this math. Okay.
It's
Uh,
it's one gold 6, and then there's 4 silver pieces left, so we can play for the 4.
Fine.
Ooh.
One
Fine.
gold 6 is equal, and then there's 4 silver pieces left.
Okay, so everyone gets 1 gold 6.
1 gold and 6 silver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what everyone should have.
And then
Right,
there's 4
added.
silver pieces floating.
Shit.
So we got 4 silver pieces floating. So I propose
Oh yeah,
that we have a friendly game.
we're doing this in the tavern. What we drink, aren't we? Right?
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Cool. Sure. Let's go.
What kind of friendly game did you have in mind?
One. I don't know. What friendly game do I have in mind? GM, help me in.
I don't know. Someone got some cards? Cards is easy.
Drawing cards?
I do not actually think I have any cards. Someone might.
Someone has got someone say I, and you've got a pack of cards. It's not a big
Me.
deal.
Hi.
I got. Oh.
You're not all having a pack of cards, okay?
I got
I
my pack of
reckon-
cards.
out
Do you
of
know,
everyone that's
just
roll-
roll. Everyone roll a d6. Whoever gets the highest gets a pack of cards.
We can just borrow one from the innkeeper.
He hasn't got any cards.
Definitely not me.
No. Go on.
Mini
I
games
rolled
inside.
mine.
Hey!
Oh my god, he's gonna get it. Aramis is gonna get it.
Imagine 2 people get 6.
Well,
Waiting on you. Right here.
Hang on. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, fine. Whatever.
Aramis.
Although I find it that a wizard generally has no need to carry such equipment, I produce in a great flourish of sleight of hand trickery a pack of cards.
Okay. He is a true magician.
He is a true magician. I propose a game.
Okay. To play this game, I suppose it's just going to be like a test, and whoever gets the highest wins. But we can do some extra stuff here. What do you
Okay.
reckon? What do you reckon we should use to play this game?
Sorry.
What do you mean? What we should use?
What stat?
Oh,
Constitution.
this is where if we had a luck stat, that would be great. Again,
Charisma.
Well,
Charisma. How good's
What
your
about
charisma?
what about sort of blackjack with D10, D8, and D6? So you roll the first one, and then you don't see the other 2.
Or
And then whoever has the highest number wins up to 21.
No, performance.
not performance.
I think we should do intelligence saving throws. Actually,
Of course you do. Right. Okay. Let's make this. This is going to be. I'm gonna let you roll, but because it's a game of cards, it's not down to one thing. So you can choose either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma to be your thing, which you roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right. If you want to cheat, you can make a sleight of hand check. Okay.
oh,
And
bro.
everyone else can make a perception test to see if you cheat. If you
Oh.
cheat and they don't catch you, I will let
Yeah.
you add an extra d6 onto your throw, your
I want
whatever
to cheat. I
thing
want
you
to cheat.
pick.
I want to cheat. I want to cheat.
Okay, let's do this one thing at a time. First of all, choose what stat you want to roll to do the test. It's not saving throw. It's just like a d20 plus your bonus. Okay.
Like that.
Yep. You got
Wait,
13.
what? So, wisdom saving throw.
No,
yes?
you
So
can choose
just say
wisdom,
the actual
intelligence,
name.
wisdom, intelligence, or charisma,
fuck.
whatever one you want to do.
a wizard.
Oh, I'm doing. So I press the saving throw for my charisma.
That's okay.
'cause that's the one I picked.
No, not
No, no.
saving throw. Quest the actual charisma.
Oh, whoops! Ignore that. Wait, so I just click on the charisma itself.
That was a
Yeah.
trash.
There
bet.
you go. better
Okay,
roll.
yeah, there we go. There you 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 go. Let me just delete that. Can I delete message? There we go. Cool.
Do you not roll a 1?
Did he?
Wait, What we,
Tunde?
what we rolling? Charisma.
Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, whichever one's your preferred.
Uh-huh.
Roll the actual where it says wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. Click that, and that should go as just a standard check.
Whatever's highest for you. Okay,
Damn it. Wow. I have a 16 charisma and I rolled a 7.
fair enough.
Fucking my.
Okay, so it's looking, as the game goes on, it's looking as if Aramis is going to win. Is anyone prepared to cheat to try and beat him?
Can I use wizard
I want to cheat.
trickery?
I want to cheat. I want to cheat.
Okay, is there a chance of you actually winning though? No.
Wait, what? How am I
With
gonna?
an-
Well, you can equal it, so yeah, okay.
Wait,
right.
what do I have to beat?
Right, you need to make
Oh.
a sleight of hand check, and everyone in the game can make a perception check to see whether they notice whether you're cheating or not.
Okay, here's my
Definitely
sleight of
doing
hand check.
Oh,
20.
Ooh.
Damn it. Oh!
Oh, dude!
I'm gonna keep quiet.
Oh,
Leif goes from he's gonna keep quiet.
I'm gonna notice it, but keep quiet.
oh, thank God.
Where is it? Where is? I'm having super
Wisdom,
bad
wisdom,
time
wisdom, wisdom,
trying
wisdom,
to
wisdom.
find perception. There it is.
okay. So you've managed to pull off your cheat. You roll a d6 and add it onto your score. So you need a 6 to equal him.
Okay, boom, and then boom.
Okay, so even though you cheated, you've fiddled the cards, he's still just had such a good hand that he's won the game.
Oh my God, cool, whatever.
And Leif has noticed that you cheated, but
But I'm still bad.
yeah, you don't know whether he. Well, you haven't seen whether he.
Life hasn't said.
Okay.
He hasn't said anything.
He's gonna use it against you.
So Aramis wins the game.
So I lean back in my chair, as they say, read 'em and weep.
He takes those whole, was it 4 silver pieces, and puts them in his bag.
Silver. 4 silver, baby.
You can always play again if you want. If you want to bet.
Oh my god. We have pub games in DnD.
Anybody else want to go for another game?
I mean,
Does
that was to
anyone-
win. That was to win the 4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously
I'm
now
I'm not
you
betting
need.
any of my own money.
Okay, fair enough. Anyone else want to play?
I'm gonna put in 5 silver.
Whoa! I don't know if people want to play for 5 silver. You have to sort it out between you.
whoa. I've consumed a lot of alcohol. I'm putting in 5 silver.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm putting in 5 silver. Let's go.
I will abdicate.
Is that anyone else?
You're a pussy if you don't put.
I've realised I'm not a gambling man because
Okay.
my rolls are shit.
Right then. So the 3 people who are in this game, you make your rolls. Choose your stat and make your roll.
Okay, I choose wisdom. No, dex. No, okay, wisdom. Hey, get on my
Ladies and
level,
gentlemen.
boy.
I'm happy you have gathered here to witness me once again win this game of cards.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, it's not looking. It looks like Ryu's going to win, but anyone want to cheat?
Yeah, go on, cheat. I dare you.
Wait. No.
Okay.
No.
I think
No,
Okay, so Ryu wins the game and
Yeah.
gets
Hey.
15. Well,
The
he
big
he earns
four.
10 silver pieces because obviously he's 5 of them are his own. So
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, true. Where do I? Okay, so where am I
You
adding all
are-
this money on? So do I still get that? Well,
you
how
get
much
all, you get the money you had before, which was what was it? 1 gold and
7.
And 1 gold, 7 silver pieces.
6.
Okay.
Oh, 6 silver pieces,
But then you had
Alright.
5.
and then add on. Well, now you've got
10,
1 gold
10.
and 17 silver pieces.
17. Cool. SP is 7.
Wow.
SP is silver pieces, yeah.
Yeah.
17. Cool.
Incredible.
Are you out? Are you playing again?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm gonna take that and go buy some OP items.
From where?
Yeah.
Is there a shop?
From this dingy wood in the woods
That's
water
true.
town.
That's true.
How
Okay.
many buildings are in this town?
How many buildings? There's about 15, maybe.
They're made out of like sticks, right?
Yeah, you know, they're like wattle and daub with straw roofs.
Okay, yeah. Not the most
Sophisticated of places.
yes. Okay.
So is that the end of your entertainment for the evening?
Yeah.
Is there like brothels or like?
No, there is no
None
brothels.
of that either. Alright,
Shady,
cool.
shady,
Right, just before we go on, if we play that game again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you do your rolls. But before you make your rolls, I'm going to ask you if you're going to cheat. So you do that before,
Oh, okay.
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 if we ever play it again. I'll try and think up some other games.
Okay.
Nice.
Right then, so is that your evening done, basically? Who's getting drunk, who's not?
Yes.
I have
Well,
money. Let's go. Let's get drunk.
You don't need money. It's all
alcohol's
free.
provided.
Oh,
It's
okay.
free.
Yeah. let's go.
Free. The
Do we
taps
get
are
any
flowing.
taboos?
Go up to the innkeeper and
Yeah.
ask him if I provide entertainment for the inn, for the tavern for the night, will he be able to spare a few silver pieces for me?
You want me to say that?
They've just gave us silver pieces.
Yeah,
We want more silver pieces.
I'm not sure really. There's because you look around and you're the only people in the tavern, so
Oh, fair enough.
I don't think anyone else feels like celebrating. And they listened to your story earlier, who was in here, but then they swiftly left.
I will gesture to Leif and say, "Come,
What?
bard, sing me a song." Whilst I eat like Denethor from Lord of the Rings.
Home is behind
In that scene.
the
Sounds like the
world ahead.
Okay,
Lovely.
you
Lovely.
sing a lovely song
Sings a
Aramis.
It's lovely to my ears.
as he scoffs some food. As the
Yeah.
grease dribbles down his chin and stains his robes.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes, exactly.
Oh dear. Okay.
That fucking scene.
Eventually, the evening gets later, and it's, I don't know, you're either too drunk to be bothered or whatever. You time to go to bed, and the innkeeper ushers you out the back of the inn to like this small stable bit. It's got 3 walls, and then like the other wall's sort of half a wall, where just
Yeah.
to keep the horses in, or what, the horses that are normally there. There is no horses in here at the moment. It smells a bit horsey, but there's not manure or anything around. Fresh straw, like I say, and that's as good as it gets.
And I rest my head on what feels like the best hay. In
And
all
then
of films.
He says goodnight to you, and then he goes back in, and you hear him close the door, and then you hear the bolt like locks it. And you're just out the back of this inn, and it's completely dark. All you've got is starlight,
Oh.
which isn't a lot. And you can hear the animals, you know, like birds. Well, not birds really, but the hoot of an owl, woohoo, as it flies past, and it's hunting its rodents. You know, scuttling of mice in the hay, sort of thing. But everywhere's pretty quiet.
Okay.
You eventually fall asleep,
yeah.
I presume.
Sleep, yeah. Nice rest.
To be woken up the next day pretty early with the rising sun, because obviously this village is a working village, and people going about their business next day quite early. You hear some cows getting moved through the main street of the village early on. You hear the bells that they got round their necks jangling, cow bells, dong, 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 like that. You hear a couple of people shouting, calling to them, moving them along. It's just people generally moving about, getting their day started. You wake up with Aramis definitely wakes up with a hangover.
Yes. Oh, my head. Oh. That's a long rest, though, right?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, just get all your hit points back and all your stuff back.
Yeah.
Hit die back. I'm gonna prepare different spells, and
Okay.
and this time I'm gonna roll my portents.
Yes, good idea.
Yay!
Hell, I'm
What's
rolling
that?
those, man.
What's the portent? What's that?
It's a wizard thing he can do.
Oh, okay.
Alright, D20, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's 2, isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So first I'm just going to prepare my spellies. Oh, I'm going to spend a bit of the morning learning thingy. Mold Earth.
Okay. Who knows
Yeah.
the process for that?
Me, do you have 50 gold to pay to transfer that over?
Is that how it goes? You need.
Yeah.
Then you can't do it then, because I don't think you
Then I
have 50
cannot do
gold.
it, then I will not do it. It is not worth
It's
my
well,
time.
it's for every level of the spell, it's 2 hours and 50 gold because you have to
Okay.
buy the components that you need, like the inks and the parchment.
Special stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what, but it's a mold up's a cantrips. I don't know what it would be to learn that. If it's cantrips are more like little magical tricks. I don't know if there's much studying needed for them. So maybe he could just learn it. But that's up to you, Lee.
Well, I'm going to say at the moment you're going to need to spend some money to get the actual proper ink and magical stuff to put it in to learn it. Just one of those things.
A wizard should always.
Let's
carry
do
gold
that.
with-
Holy shit, that rain. Okay, sorry, continue.
Me.
So how is there not any rules for actually learning cantrips then?
Because
There-
you're not
there-
technically you don't technically don't
You technically
by,
don't.
by like you can't do them by scrolls. You,
Okay.
Like by the rules.
Can you learn any can a wizard learn any cantrips, or has you only got certain ones?
They can learn wizard cantrips, but only as they level up.
Okay.
Technically, by the rules. When I was playing Wizard in Daniel's one, he was allowing me to learn cantrips as well, so I could theoretically have all the wizard cantrips later on. And I think he just did it as like a reduced price
Right.
and like a bit of time spent to learn it, because it said it's just a cantrip's like a little magical thing that you just know, whereas the spells you actually, because as a wizard has to study them, don't they?
Yeah.
A cantrip's like, ooh, look at this.
Maybe you have a cantrip, but he's still got to spend the time to learn it, but he doesn't need to have any kind of money spent because it's not. You don't need the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
actual
what I'm
thing in your
thinking. I
spellbook.
just like sort of study the scroll.
Okay.
or whatever
I'm
for
going to say
how it
you
evolves.
will be able to learn this, but not at this time.
Yeah,
One,
yeah, okay,
because you've
fair,
probably
fair.
not got enough time before you go on your way. Two, you've got a headache and you can't be bothered to
Can't be
like
bothered.
concentrate.
That
You haven't got the
is
concentration to do it.
completely fine.
The next time you get to some place where you feel, safe enough to just meditate and read this spell and learn the ins and outs of it, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Oh, that wind. And rain.
Yeah.
And the day is pretty overcast as well. Rain could be coming.
Okay, so I roll 2d20s. I'll roll them one at a time. That's pretty good. That's not very good.
No, but it
But,
is.
I mean, you
It
can
is,
apply it.
yeah.
You can apply it to them.
Yes. Okay, then I'll note them down. I got a 16 and a 9. My portents. It takes a little while to get the old portents going because my head hurts.
Okay, so what's your plan as a group?
Do we want
Or
to?
singly?
Do we
whatever.
want to find the spider? Do we want to just sort of assume that the job's done and leave it?
I would like to find the spider. I would
Yeah.
like
Why
actually.
though?
I would like to free him.
Seriously?
Well, I'm a wizard. I like magic stuff, man.
Right, but
Okay.
He says he was trapped, and I would like to see why. Although maybe unleashing a great evil upon the land is not the best thing to do. If
Probably
that
not
is
the
what
best.
he is.
misunderstood, is he?
Although, have we ever met an honest spider?
Eladon?
Yeah, maybe he. I don't know. It'd be cool to see him again. Where else do you propose we go, my fellow companions?
Well, we could. What was that town that was?
Oh, no.
Jestum, even. We could possibly head that way and maybe pick up some work or something. Wouldn't mind some money.
Some money and me some proper ink and vellum.
Ink and papers. Yes, vellum. What does anyone else got anything
Well,
they'd like to do?
while we're flubbering about, I am going
I'm
to
gonna get
ask-
breakfast.
Of course. But I'm also going to ask Leif. No, not Leif. It's Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
to see the dagger.
Why?
Because it's an interesting dagger and I'd like to see it, please.
Okay, say no more. Go for it. And then I give him the dagger, but I also I ask him what he learns.
I will turn it
What's his
over in
activity?
my hand a bit, and then I'll
Mhm.
cast Detect Magic on it. Why not?
Okay.
Okay, what does detect magic actually do?
It like has an aura around magical stuff, I think. Like, so if anything is magical,
It'll tell you it is magic, but not what the magic does.
yeah,
It shows you
exactly.
the school of magic, but it doesn't find out what weapon does. You have to
For
sit
the
with it for a while.
duration, I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action when not in combat, whatever. See a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay, so it is the dagger possesses magic.
It possesses magical properties.
It is somewhat magic.
Very interesting.
It's got a glow around it. It's got like a silvery glow, like a white glow,
Yeah.
which you have seen a few times before on items in your like studies, while studying and using this spell before, where people
Yeah.
are giving you items with magic on. Sometimes things which have, you know, certain say abilities, they have colours, but sometimes things are just magical. They just are a magic thing, which don't necessarily have any extra talents or stuff they can do, and they're often like a neutral, almost silvery glow around them. This has that.
Oh, so it doesn't actually do stuff. Well, I'll hand it back to Ryu. And this is a special dagger. It is, I guess you could say, magical. that's as good as it gets.
So,
But what it does or how magical it is beyond my understanding right now, if any. So we know that the dagger is magical, or yeah.
Sorry, I had to do
Interesting.
something.
It's
Yeah.
yes.
And obviously, your companions who can cast magic are glowy and magical.
Yes. Yeah. Which is very yeah. Okay.
And Tunde's magic comes from his hair. His hair's glowing. His mighty green afro.
I mean, was that ever in doubt?
No. Like Samson, if you shave his hair off, he loses all his magical abilities. All his strength. That's not true. That doesn't happen. Or does it?
Or does it?
Dun, dun, dun.
That would be funny. Okay. So, where do you propose we go? Friends? Companions? If anyone has any suggestions.
Acquaintances.
Acquaintances, yes, yes. A wizard does not have friends.
A wizard speaks only in third person.
A wizard speaks only in third person, yes, and doesn't have friends. He has himself for company. Okay.
Do any of us know this area well?
Nope, you don't know it well.
So realistically, the only real information we have of any kind of civilization is that message about Jestum up north.
You've got that. Sensibly, you could also ask someone in the village you're in.
We could ask someone in the village.
Very true.
I go up to the innkeeper
Okay.
and I say, "My good man,
Yep.
would you? What other towns and cities are there nearby?"
Cities, I don't rightly know about cities, but the nearest town is not sure. Probably where the Lord lives. So that's
Where does the
probably the
Lord
nearest
live?
town. He lives in Grimdarren.
Ooh.
Oh, no,
How does one spell Grimdarren?
He scratches his head a bit. I'm not sure I rightly know.
Can you write it down?
No,
No.
no, I can't.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I was never good with my letters.
Clearly.
He didn't go to school.
Nice.
Darren. Okay.
And where?
It's-
Okay, where would be Grimdarren?
Southwest of here.
How many days travel roughly?
He shrugs his shoulders.
You've
Not
never
sure.
left, have you?
Maybe 2. Maybe 2, I think. I mean, we sell cattle there sometimes. Just, you know, people are there and back in about 5 days. So yeah.
Yeah, 2 days travel. That sounds doable.
So it's head.
Thank you.
Most of them head. You head west from here until you hit the river. Meet the river, and then you just follow the river bank and follow the flow of the water. You get to the town.
Excellent.
So we're following the river again.
I love rivers.
But this time away from a certain giant spider that we could
Yeah.
Release into the world.
release.
Let's not. Let's leave the spider.
Okay.
We've done the task. Our consciences are clear. We've done the task that he asked of us in exchange for our life.
Says, "Are you leaving?"
Possibly, yeah. Need to keep moving.
Says, "Okay, hold on." Goes into like room at the side where he keeps his barrels and that. He comes back with a little barrel. It's like probably about a foot long. You know, like a little barrel of ale, and he just puts sort of. It's like
keg.
you know, yeah, like a little keg. That's easy. It's quite portable. He puts it on the counter. He says, "You can have that." And he also hands over like a wrapping, what's it, like greased paper, tied up with string. He says, "There's some food, just a bit of cheese and meat, nothing special. We don't do fancy
very
around
much.
here. That's for your travels."
Good hearty food is always favoured. Thank you very much. I pocket the meat and cheese.
Okay.
And you pocket the barrel.
And I put. How big is the barrel? Would you say?
It's probably about, I'm thinking, about like a foot long. No, not 10 inches long. You know, a little barrel. You could fit it in your pack. It's not.
Put it in my bag.
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
companions,
Yes.
friends,
Hmm.
shall we proceed?
Acquaintances.
Acquaintances.
Yes.
Yes, no, of course. Shall we
Acquaintances.
proceed?
Are we not friends yet?
No, of course not. Don't be silly.
You're a stranger to me. What do you mean?
Wizard does not have friends. You guys don't talk a lot, by the way.
Who? Me and Harjet?
You're very quiet, brooding types.
Oh. Okay.
I am pain in my head. So, are we going to Grim Darren?
Or are we going to Jestem?
It's hard to concentrate right now.
I need to go check my food.
Do we know?
What?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
He wants to finish his food. Yeah, I'd like to finish these. What are we eating?
I don't know what
Breakfast
you're eating.
Sausages. I want sausages and bacon
Okay.
and eggs. They gotta have eggs.
Yep, they got eggs. You get eggs and sausages and bacon.
Oh, so
He'll
good.
cook that for you because he was promised to you.
Yep, wonderful,
Oh.
lovely, delicious.
You have a hearty. I mean, it's not the best, but it's edible. It's you know.
Oh, it's real good right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I just place a cup of water in front of Aramis.
Thank you. And I will sip the water.
Does anyone have any preference of where to go? Grim Darren for 2 days or Jestem for 3 days? Oh no, probably 4 days actually, Jestem.
Whichever one has money.
Well, Grim
So-
Darren seems to be some kind of like market town or something. They said they took their cows there to sell, so we could head there and see if we can pick up some kind of job.
Job, sure.
Well,
Well, there's a lord that lives there, if I heard rightly.
yeah,
Well
so
then, lead the
imagine
way.
they might have like a notice board of things that need killing or jobs that need doing, problems that need
The bounty
solving.
board,
Yeah, bounty board in front of the auction house.
of course. Okay, we shall head
To Grim
To
Darren.
Okay.
Darren.
So after your hearty breakfast, and it's an overcloud. It's a cloudy day.
Overcast.
That's the one I was looking for. It's a cloudy day, and you set off west, away from
Yes.
this small village. No one really comes out and says bye to you or whatever as you leave. A couple of people just nod their heads. You hear some person shout from the house, "Thank you," and that's basically all you get when you leave.
I'm
I'm
thinking
grateful.
about the giant spider stones as we leave.
Right? Oh, what, the ones that trapped him there?
Ones that the binding spell.
Okay.
But
As
onward
you
we head.
head west, first of all, there's like a couple of fields that obviously the people are using to grow crops just outside the village. Not very big. You pass through them. Then there's scattered trees, and then the land is pretty open after that. There's some hedgerows. There's some, a few copses of trees here and there. The ground undulates in front of you, so you go down into dips, and then you come up and just steady, rolling countryside. It's pretty easy going as walking goes. Nothing too strenuous. And you don't see anything. You see, obviously, wildlife. You see rabbits. You see some sheep. Wild sheep they are. You see the birds flying about. But apart from that, you don't encounter any people. Okay, what's your marching order?
I'll take the lead.
Okay.
What we what?
Where's
top-
the lead? Oh, okay, cool.
top?
Let's go
Going up.
left to right. So we're going towards the right, left of the screen. Do it that way.
Towards the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who?
Someone
Harjit?
left.
Harjit.
Aji pal.
Harjit. Oh,
Aji pal.
But that's how you're doing, yeah? Scattered like that.
I'm in the middle as a wizard should be.
I'm towards the front.
After here, and then Harjit. I think he's gone to quickly put in some food
Okay, fair enough.
into the oven.
That'll do.
Oh no, he's gone to retrieve his food. Something food related.
Yeah, the day passes pretty much without incident. You walk, you rest whenever you feel like it. I presume you stop in the middle of the day and have some food, which is, I don't know if you're going to use the food the innkeeper gave you. Use your own. You must have your own rations.
When do we get our level ups?
That's a good point.
Not yet.
Okay.
At a suitable point where you have gained enough experience.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Don't worry. It'll be too
Okay.
long. Yeah, we continue. Eventually, after you've been travelling for pretty much 8 hours, or you've been on the road for 8 hours, I'm not sure you walked all that for a whole 8 hours, you come over the rise of a hill, and before you can see a river down in the valley before you.
Ooh,
That appears to be the river.
Okay,
that's the river then.
it's quite a big river. You wouldn't want to have to cross it without a bridge.
Oh,
I can't swim, boys.
And on the further bank, you can see a forest.
is that all we can see?
Yeah, I mean,
There's
forest is-
no signs of settlement.
not at the
Wait.
moment.
Yeah, how we've only been walking a day. Okay. They said to follow the river. Yes. So we should go. Which way?
Follow the flow of the river.
With the river.
Which way? Yeah, go with the river.
Okay. Yeah. I suggest we follow the river.
Starting to get dark.
Oh no. I suggest we find a place to camp for tonight.
Yes. Is there somewhere nearby that looks sheltered and?
Ooh.
Not really.
I suggest
It
we
leads.
Find a place...
It just the ground drops away, like slopes down gently until you get up to the river. There's some trees and that around. You could probably shelter under a tree.
I suggest we do an all-nighter.
But you can't see any rocks or caves about or anything like that.
An all-nighter
mean,
in the middle of the
We
woods.
can keep going until we find somewhere better, but as we get tired, things start to go wrong.
That's
Um,
true.
Yeah.
Where I come from, my people sleep in the trees.
Okay.
Really? Okay. Do you have any skills with making home in the trees?
No, we just take a branch and sleep in it.
I don't think I've really adapted to such living. Oh. I look at you kind of strangely. That's strange. That would be absurd.
I think
Very short.
I evolved to do this, hence I have the green hair. Camouflages into the tree with my black skin.
Oh my god.
Okay, disregarding Tunde's nonsense, I suggest we find a safe place to camp for the night. Yeah.
Should we go?
Yes,
Is there some trees clumped together?
Yeah, there's a few, like a little stand of trees. It's like 4 or 5 altogether.
Maybe in
Let's
between.
let's
How,
go
how,
there.
how big is the area in between the trees?
You've got like, obviously they're trees, so they need enough to spread their branches. So, you know, a big enough area.
We can kind of chill between the trees.
Okay. So you move down to the trees and set up camp in between them, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You lighting a fire?
Yes.
Okay, so you gather up firewood, you make a little campfire and set it alight, and yeah, that is your evening. As the evening gets darker,
As
your
the
little
evening gets darker,
firelight.
I pull out the pack of cheese that I was given by the innkeeper, and I sort of offer some around.
Okay, it's meat and cheese.
Cheese strings, nice.
Meat and cheese, yeah. Everyone have a little nibble before bed. Yes.
Is Tunde climbing up into the trees?
No,
Is
I just
Tunde
was-
climbing into the trees?
he
Please.
is.
He is climbing.
He said he's looking out.
So Tunde is climbing a tree.
Yep.
How high up in this tree is he going?
Just to the first branch. The first branch is thick enough to sit on.
Okay.
It's not very high in the tree, is it?
I-
Okay.
I think you should probably make a test to climb this
Yeah.
tree.
Yes.
Damn it.
Are you still wearing your
Acrobat-
armor?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Let's
But
make.
You gotta bear in mind, man. I was born in this.
Yeah,
he's a big
athletics
boy.
to climb the tree, right?
Yeah.
Strength
Or acrobatics.
athletics.
Acrobatics.
Oh no.
Okay. It would be at
Okay.
disadvantage, wouldn't it? Because you're in your armor.
12 then.
Okay, you managed to climb the tree. Not that difficult.
Nice.
You don't go that high, like say first branch, so you're probably about 8.
Wait, you did
8 foot up.
acrobatics? You could have done athletics.
Someone said acrobatics.
No, I said it athletics or acrobatics. I wasn't sure which one it would be.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Both.
You use your acrobaticness to climb the tree. Yeah, you're about 8 foot off the ground on this tree branch that's supporting your weight.
I will actually also take a tree.
Okay.
And I will also acrobatic my way up, hopefully. That's, boom.
Yep.
Yeah, 14.
You
take
jump.
that.
You sort of run up. Put your foot on the tree to give yourself a push to jump up on, grab the
Jump,
branch, and then you
climb
do
back
the
up.
sort of the thing where you do the pull up and then swing up onto it. Yep, it's all
Sort
good.
With pull out my sleeping bag, well, my bedroll sort of thing, and just cozy up on a branch.
Okay.
I'm not climbing any branches or trees.
Maybe like loosely tie some rope around the branch of my legs to keep myself there.
All right. Tie yourself to a tree.
Not like not tight, just like
No, I
loosely,
know what you mean. I just like saying that.
just in case I
You lash yourself to the tree.
I lash myself
Yeah.
lightly to the tree.
Which causes you a problem as it gets ripped away in a tornado.
Ah,
No. No. Okay, so you're in a tree. You two are in a tree. What the rest of you? The rest of you just sitting around this campfire.
Just sitting.
Yup. Like a normal person would.
Hey, normal is relative. All right. Back where I'm from, this is normal. You're weird.
Batman's got a good point.
Yeah.
Normal is relative.
Okay, what are you doing through the night?
Sleeping.
Okay.
I'll take the first watch.
So you set
Who's doing the
watches.
sh-
You set watches, and the night passes without any sort of incident.
Ooh.
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 Yeah. I'm gonna be right back though. I'm gonna quickly get back.
It's very un-D&D like, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna actually. I want to see if I can get some crisps up. 1 sec. Quick break. Quick break.
Oh, talk amongst yourself. I'm going to go and have a wee.
Cool.
Nice. Okay.
Good talk.
I don't know what to say. We're going to Grimdaron, and when we get there, are we looking for jobs? Cool.
Good talk.
Are you like eating or something?
No?
Oh, you're just quiet. Everyone's just quiet. Okay.
I'm just going with the flow, man.
Nice.
Ah,
Nice.
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 Knives.
Nice.
Is everyone back?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Don't know about
Okay.
Arjun.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I just...
Well, we continue anyway. The sun rises,
Was that another long rest?
technically.
Then I got to roll portents again. That's what
Okay.
I'm doing.
Yes.
What is portents again?
You will see. You
Okay.
will see. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. We take those. Okay.
Yeah, another
Wait.
day dawns. Nothing happened in the night. No one fell out of a tree.
Good.
All good.
That's because I tied myself to it.
And you continue on your journey, I presume.
Yeah.
Following the river.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, after a couple of hours walking, you hear some noises behind you along the river. As you turn around, it looks like some men are on a raft and they're like poling down the river.
Mm-hmm.
You can see about 6 men. They've got these long poles that they're using to propel the raft along, well, with the current, but help it stop smashing into the like the bank.
Wait, we have a raft now?
No.
Oh.
There's people going down the river on a raft that we can see.
Oh, let's mug them.
God, he's a murder hobo, isn't he?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the boat, and then that way we have a way across the river.
Or
We could just ask them to ferry
We
us
can-
across.
That's what a civilized human would do.
you're a paladin.
Okay, I don't know where you're
Yeah.
from, Greenhead Man, but here things we do a bit. We do things a bit differently.
I don't know. I think they look like criminals to me.
No, there will be no smiting.
What do they look like?
Okay, as they're coming closer, they're dressed in, they're not outlandish clothes, they just got a simple shirt on, trousers and boots. And you can see as they're poling closer that they're not actually on a raft, they're on logs that have been lashed together. So, like rough cut logs, it's not like I suppose you would call it a raft, but it's not a proper made raft. It just looks like a load of logs that have been lashed together, and then they're just like taking them down the river.
It's a makeshift. Oh, they're just log. Oh, they're moving the logs.
Yes,
The logs
basically.
are the cargo as well as the vehicle.
Yes. The closer you get, and as they like come alongside you, because they're going faster than you are, because you're only walking, and they're using the current to push them along and the poles. They are some sturdy lumberjacks.
They are sturdy lumberjacks. Okay.
They don't really give you much fault. They just go past. One of them gives you a nod. Don't say
Give us a
anything.
nod. They're trying to start something.
Are they going down the same way that we are?
Yeah, they're going with the current.
Cool.
They go past you,
Yeah.
and then they pull away from you, and then eventually they, you know, go round a bend in the river, and they're out of sight.
So there is some. Looks like there is some sort of industry at Grim Darren.
After about, well, that was after about 2 hours and another hour. In the distance, the way you're travelling, you can see a grey smear in the sky, which looks like smoke.
That must be it. That must be where we're headed.
And eventually you, the land flattens out a bit. You pass through some trees and you can see a settlement in front of you. The smoke is hanging in the sky above it, obviously from people's fires and etc.
Okay.
Okay, you can see a small town. It's certainly not very big. It's the closer you get, you can see there is a keep that's made from wood. Well, wood and stone. It's like half and half. Around the keep, there's a wooden stone wall, but it's about 12 foot high. It's not particularly formidable, of undressed stone. And actually, let me just do this. It might be.
Oh.
Hold on.
Whoa. Screen's gone black.
Hold on.
Nice.
Can you all see that now?
I can.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Just a representation, okay?
I can't see it all.
Well, Lupin's moving quick, dude. He's flying all over the map.
There you go.
Okay. So basically, what we got, you got the big black thing is where the walls for the around the like the keep is. They're only, like I say, they're only 12 foot tall. They're not formidable, but they'd keep you out of, you know, if some people were on the other side defending it. The thin black line you can see is a wooden palisade. Okay, you can see in a lot of places around the town it's decrepit, it's broken, it's missing. Like it's either been, the wood's been robbed to do other things over the years, or it's just fallen down and in disuse. The little brown smear in front of the black line on the map is a ditch, but a lot of the ditch has been filled in over the years. So the defences of the town have basically fallen to ruin. To the... See that? Oh, you can't see the ping, can you? Basically, to the bottom below you, to the corner where the palisade turns.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see men over there working in a group. Some of them are like, it looks like they're repairing the palisade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over here. Yeah, that's basically it. Hold on, let me just move you back. Not it really matters because it's not really a representation of where you are. Yeah, so you're coming along the river that way, and you're approaching sort of the broken palisade in front of you.
Okay.
And beyond the palisade, you can see a town. It's buildings. A lot of them are wooden, but you can also see some stone buildings. You know, half and half. The bottom parts are built of stone, and then the upper floors are built of made from wood.
Okay.
It's got you know, people bustling about. You can see in the streets.
Okay.
So you obviously you're going straight to the town.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to the palisade and the ditch, or what was left of the ditch. You can see the ditch has just been filled in over time. Just like mud's gone into it and it's filled up a bit. The palisade, like I say, parts of it are rotting and falling apart. Other parts you can just see are basically the stakes have been ripped out the ground to be used to do other stuff and that. You cross the palisade without the ditch and broken palisade without any nobody challenging you. And as you get a bit closer, you can see the work group down the bottom part of the wall. They're repairing it. There's some of them. There's not like a load of people. There's only about a dozen people there. Some of them are half of them are digging, like redigging the ditch, and the other half are shaping and like putting the palisade back together. And you pass into the town proper. The streets are they're not paved or anything. It's just mud, but it's like hard worn where people have trod them over the years. It's all been worn down. There's ruts at either side, which looks like it could be a problem if it, you know, during heavy rains. The streets obviously are going to flood a bit. The sewage system probably isn't that great. You wouldn't think they've got like an underground proper sewer system where people, you know, these places you always end up in a sewer, don't you? You don't think this place has got one of them?
Yeah.
Okay, to the south of the town, there's fields, you know, cultivated crops and stuff. You can see wheat growing and various other things, animals in the fields. So there's quite a big economy, must be based on farming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you pass into the town.
Where is the town?
In the town. Right, let's put you over here.
Okay.
Whoa, what happened there?
What?
My screen went black.
Oh.
That good? Wow. You just kicked me from the game and then I had to get back in. Anyway,
Okay.
I had a catastrophic failure. Okay, so you're in the town. You walk through the buildings, come to a bridge. You cross the bridge and you're into the main square. Over here is the main square of the town. And there's a market. You know, you've got market stalls. You've got people bustling about, selling wares. The things around the edge of the market are shops. Most of them have got open fronted shops, you know, so they've just got awnings coming out and then they've got some tables in front. It's not a massive town, but it's obviously they're doing a fair business.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to go shop for the nearest weapon shop. Let's go. Weapons and armors, both. I'm going to both. Anyone want to join? Let's go.
I would like to go and find some proper ink
Ink.
and vellum.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you propose to do this?
We split up.
Okay.
No, we don't split up.
A
I'll
good
go with
idea.
him to get the ink first, and then we'll go.
We can split up.
Can we split up? Is it safe?
It's a city, right?
It's safe.
Is it safe?
Oh,
I
I
was
mean,
told you
that's
should
good.
never split up,
That's
so
good.
I don't know.
Prudent caution there. Does the city look safe?
Yeah, I mean, it's safe as it's not a huge city. It's one of the smaller cities you've ever been to, but yeah, well, as safe as anything like this can be.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the weapons and armors place by myself.
Okay, how are you finding the weapons and armors place?
Oh, okay. Well, is there something I have to roll? Can I just look around town, wander around town?
Yeah, you can go for a wander.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a wander.
All right.
Anyone want to come with?
I don't need any weapons or armor.
No, actually, I don't have that much money, so I think I'm gonna not do that and go with the ink guy.
The ink guy.
Yeah, the ink guy.
Mr. Ink Man.
Aramis.
Okay, so like, give me a rundown of what everyone is doing, like individually. Aramis is looking for ink.
I'm going and helping with ink.
You're going with
Ink
him.
parchments.
Yes, okay.
Tunde's not used to this kind of land. He's from an impoverished place. He'll just follow the crowd.
He also will get ink.
No, he can't read and write.
Does he need ink?
Tunde can't read and write. Are you silly?
I need ink for spells.
Okay.
You write your spells.
Lucan, Leif, what are you doing? They're not here, are they?
Leif is
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm muted. My bad. My bad. I said I
Okay.
wanted to look for like a notice board or a message board, bounty
Okay.
board, that sort of thing,
Yep.
or maybe like ask around, see if there's some guards that know or any of the citizens.
Yep. You can speak to people and ask them.
Yeah.
You haven't seen any guards at the moment. Obviously, you're in a town square, so there's, like I say, there's stalls out, people selling fruit, people selling their wares. A few of the shops around the edge, buildings around the edge of this square are actually shops that sell stuff, clothes, and you can see some people selling shoes from one of the shops, and other ones are butchers.
Is the bot still here?
I could do with some meat, to be fair, if we got a butcher's. A nice leg of meat.
Okay, so Aramis, let's start with you. You're just going to wander off, or you're going to ask someone?
I'm going to go for a little wander, actually.
Which direction you wandering,
Oh god.
roughly?
Is there anywhere that looked like it's a sort of like
Shop that sells magical
like
accoutrements.
a trading quarter or something in this?
I think you're probably in it.
Oh, I'm gonna have a look around here then.
Okay.
Yeah, just have a little peruse to see if there's any shops or such which have signs that may indicate any sort of magical things. I'm not really. I don't know. Am I expecting to find any in a place such as this? Just gonna have a little peruse. Have a walk
Okay.
around. A walk
You know what?
about.
If we're already here, I also want to look for weapons, which are cheap. But anyway, continue you first.
Okay, so you have a wander around the edge of around this market square type thing. Nothing
Yeah.
here presents itself as to your eye that would be helpful to you.
Okay. Well then,
Okay, we'll give you a few minutes
Yeah.
doing that.
yeah.
Lucan, you're looking for a message board or some such?
Or yeah, like a bounty board, that sort of thing.
Okay. In the middle, there is a statue of some fine gentleman on a horse. Looks like it's been there for a long time. There is a notice board pinned to the base of the statue. It's like a plinth, about 10 foot tall.
What sort of notices do I find?
Unfortunately, there's nothing to do with work. It's about missing cats and, people selling their, like offering to seamstresses and things like that. It doesn't seem to be work for offer.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Suppose I'll just
Sorry,
hang
what was that?
around then.
Just hang around.
I'll have a look through. It's like we're in like the market area, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have a look through and see what's available.
Okay. Basic market town. They've got stuff here, and a lot of it's competently made and that, but there's nothing outstanding. You wouldn't pay top money for it, I think. Yeah, it's functional, whatever you want. Clothing, say boots. There's, I don't know what you might. Well, depends what you might need. Like I say, there's a butcher. There's food. That's basically the main thing of it, is people selling different types of food.
Is there a hairdresser's?
There is not a hairdresser's, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's a
I
shame.
don't think I need anything. I'm fully armored and fully weaponed up. I could do with some meat. That's about it.
Well, there's plenty of places to buy some meat.
Just do it.
What sort of meat do you want?
I think I want some venison.
Okay. How much venison are we talking here? What sort of venison? Like raw venison?
Yeah.
Or smoked
later.
or... Okay.
Yeah, just cook it later.
Okay, how much do you want?
How much to share? Like, how much is a slab of venison?
That is a good question, which I have no answer for at this present time. I don't even know what the prices are, and I have to look something up, aren't I?
If it's more than 5 silver, it's a no from me.
See if I can find. Okay, so we got a loaf of bread is 2 copper pieces. Hunk of cheese is 1 silver piece.
I mean, will this heal a full squad if we eat some venison?
No, it'd stop you starving to death, but
Oh, that's good enough.
I'm going to say it's about a hunk of venison. Pretty expensive. 8 silver pieces.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to pass, boys. I think I'm gonna get a chicken lollipop.
I mean, obviously
1 silver
venison's
piece.
quite expensive, but there's cheaper meats around. I mean, if you want to get like a nice cut of beef or something, I'll give it to you for 3 silver pieces. That'll feed everyone if you cook it up nice.
Is it Wagyu? No, I was joking. I'll take it.
Wagyu. Fuck off.
We'll
This is
take it.
Wagyu.
Are you taking the meat?
Yeah, let's take the beef.
Okay.
3 silver for the beef.
Okay, Aramis, you're wandering about.
Yes.
You wander down this street here,
Oh.
and near the end,
Yeah.
you hear the sound of a blacksmith.
Okay.
And next to the blacksmith, you can see, or down that way, you see a little sign hanging above a shop door of a potion bottle. It's faded. The sign's faded and mostly sort of rubbed off over the years, but you can see a potion bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
Go there and have a look at this shop.
Okay, next to there's a small door. It's a small blue door. Looks quite dingy. This hasn't got a window in it. The shop hasn't got a window because it's sandwiched between the blacksmith, which is a typical blacksmith, with the open front. You can hear the hammer ringing inside, and on the other side is a butcher's shop. And then in the middle, you've just got this little scruffy-looking blue door with this potion sign hanging above it.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. So you open the door, turn the handle, push the door open, which squeaks as you open it. It looks dingy from the outside, but then you step through the low door. It's less than 5 foot tall, the actual door, so you have to probably bend down to get through it.
Yeah.
It opens into this shop behind, which is well lit. It's got like candlelight and lanterns, and you can see it's not a big shop, probably no more than 20 foot long by about 8 or 9 foot wide, but it's got shelves on the walls which are stocked with different books and reagents. There's empty bottles and other accoutrements associated with potion production. Sort of halfway, the shop split in half, like this bench, and then behind the bench, the other side, you can see this huge table of all these like different pipes and copper pipes and glass tubes and bottles and that and stuff bubbling away.
Okay. Cool.
and you see a man sort of hunched. You see a man behind the counter, sort of hunched over, and he raises his head and looks at you as you walk in.
Does it smell nice?
Yes, it smells fine.
Cool.
Compared to the actual door, the shop on the other side is well kept. It's not like, you know, it's brightly lit. Everything's all laid out nice. It's not, you know, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look around the room.
Okay, the man behind the person behind the counter is watching you. He's he's incredibly thin man. He looks ancient. His skin's all wrinkly. His hair is like wispy white on the top of his, like just coming out from the side of his head. The top of his head's all bald.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna walk over to him.
And as you get closer, you can see he's got well, he's got his left ear is pointy, but his the top of his right ear is missing.
He's got pointy ears. He's a pointy ear.
He's an elf.
Okay, I'm gonna.
He doesn't
walk
say
over.
anything to you. He just watches you as you move around the shop.
How strange. This is making me feel very uncomfortable.
Intense.
I feel very uncomfortable.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk out the shop. I can't.
What the fuck?
I don't like this. I don't like this, dude. This guy's not. I don't know.
You could always leave.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
I don't like it in here.
So you turn around and just, without
I
saying
have,
anything.
I have like a huge. I just suddenly get really panicked.
All right. So you just turn around and leave the shop. And he
just,
he doesn't, as all the time you're in there, even when you leave, he doesn't say anything to you. All he done is just looked up from his, like, whatever he was doing on his bench, and then
Yeah.
watches you leave.
Yeah. I'm
The
not
door
about that.
like squeaks closed behind you, and then it closes.
I have a sigh of relief outside. I don't know what that was. That was strange. I didn't like that.
Hey. Just
Perhaps there will be other times for inks. That didn't look like an ink place anyway. It's all good.
okay.
Oceans with the strange pointy-eared man.
Lucan,
Yes.
your quest for, I don't know, a quest for a quest.
Yep.
Okay, what else you doing?
I will find one of the stall owners that I'm sort of browsing through.
Yep.
Who look friendly.
He's selling
and
bolts
I'll-
of cloth.
Is he? I will, as in just cloth.
Yep, just cloth.
I will just sort of walk up to him and just say,
It's mostly
Is
brown
there-
and grey cloth. It's not a great range of colours. Go on.
"Is there anywhere someone might be able to find some kind of work or jobs in this town to be
Oh,
done?"
it's a lady
Oh.
behind it. She's like, oh, I suppose over there by the dock, people are always looking for work to do with the logging. She points behind her across the bridge.
Say, thank you very much.
Okay.
That's it. And now I'll go and wander off to the docks, I suppose, and
Okay, so you go across the bridge. The building on your left, as you're looking at it, you can see is a huge temple. Or it's like probably the biggest building you've seen in the town. I mean, it's, compared to some temples you've seen, it's not big, but this, you know, it's big enough
yeah,
for this town. It's the biggest building here.
it dominates the town.
Yes. Okay, and then obviously to the other side, so over here, you walk along and it's like a dock front, and it's basically a place where they bring the logs down. Some of them are obviously unloaded from the water and taken away because they're going to use them for building and that. But you can see some of the logs are sent further down the river. Where to, you don't know, but you can see that happening. And that is basically their docks at the moment. There's a few small craft that have been moored up, and there's some cargo being unloaded, but there's nothing. It's not like ships or anything. It's basically just little boats, small boats that bring stuff up and down the river. It's unloaded here in a small dock area.
Is there anyone who looks in charge of the whole operation?
Well,
Like a
there's people.
foreman?
There's people working, but you couldn't pick a foreman out.
I I will just go up to the closest person that looks not that busy,
Yep. Okay.
and I will just say, is there any sort of work or jobs going around this area that a group of people could be hired for?
Ah, he turns around, gives you a look. He looks you up and down, smiles. He says, "Yeah, there's always work to be had."
Anything of the sort of problem-solving variety? Any kind of issues plaguing
he
the
sort of gives
town?
you a like a bit of a vacant look. He says, I wouldn't know about that, because we always need people to cut and move logs."
Not that kind of work.
He says they're rebuilding the palisade. There's going to be work there for a good long time.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Just walk away.
Okay, make
Go on.
a perception check.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound good. Did that work? I don't think that worked. I'll do it again. Hey.
Okay. You see someone over towards the corner of the temple is watching you. They are
What do
dressed
they look like?
all in black with a black like a black robes with a black hood pulled up.
And they're just watching me.
They watch you, and as you sort of move off, and they sort of they must notice that you've noticed them. They don't like rush away, but they just turn and stroll off. They stroll across the bridge back to the way you would come from.
Well, I'm going that way anyway, so I will
Okay.
cautiously follow them and keep
So
an eye on them.
you're behind them.
Yep.
Okay. What's Tunde doing? What's Ray doing?
I want to follow Aramis.
Okay, so you went. Who's that? That was.
Hi, you.
Yeah, it's really yeah.
Sorry. So you followed Aramis. Did you go in the? You wanted to go in the shop with him, or did you just?
Yeah. I wanted to go with him. Yeah.
Oh, you should have said that. All right. No. So basically, you see him. He goes in the potion shop. He's
Yeah.
down the end, and then you're about to go in there, but then he opens the door and comes rushing out, full flustered. His face is all like sweating, and he's like, "Ooh!"
Yeah.
And he slams the door behind him.
I ask him what happened.
It's strange in there. I don't know. I'm just a bit. I need a minute.
Okay. I avoid going into the shop.
Okay.
He doesn't even know that.
Like I say, next to the shop, on one side is a butcher's shop. Next to this door, on one side is a butcher's shop, and on the other side you can hear the hammering of a blacksmith.
Oh, nice. I head to the blacksmith. Let's go.
Okay, so you walk in, and it's a typical blacksmith. The front is open at the moment. I think you can see like there's these wooden door things that can be closed, but at the moment there's inside. You can just see this man standing by. There's like a huge forge which is blasting out hot air, and he's like hammering on his anvil. He's like making something.
Yeah.
Possibly a horseshoe.
Okay. Cool. I ask him, what wares does he have? What weapons does he have? For 16 gold.
Okay, he
Actually, no, I don't tell him how much I have. I'm gonna lie about it. But I'm gonna ask him if he has any wares. Hello, blacksmith. What wares do
he's
you
hammering. He looks up at you a minute, and he gives you a nod, but then he just continues his hammering for what he's doing. He takes the horseshoe and then like puts it in, where he quenches it in the water. He brings it out. He looks at it a minute, and then he tosses it onto a bench. Comes over to, he wipes his forehead. His apron's all like dark and crusty with the work he's been doing. That says, "How can I help you?" Sorry, I didn't hear you over the hammering.
Yeah, no, I was wondering what sort of weapons you have for sale.
He says, "I don't have a lot. I don't have much calls for weapons. I've got a couple of swords and a spear, a dagger."
Okay. Can I take a look through his wares and see?
Yeah, I mean, he'll take you to the side of the room, and it's what he shows you is basic functional weapons. There's no like
Nothing exceptional.
No, I mean he's a basic blacksmith. There's a sword, and he lets you pick it up, and the weight's all right, and it probably won't break the first time you use it. Same with all these weapons. They're nothing special. They're functional. You won't look and think, "Oh wow, that's really good craftsmanship." He's just a simple blacksmith, and he makes the odd weapons, but you guess he spends most of his time you know, repairing people's broken plowshares and freaking, you know, making horseshoes and things
Cool,
like that.
cool. Just standard blacksmith. Okay, cool. Can I get him to like look at the dagger that I have?
Yeah, you can show him the dagger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He
scan
looks
so
at it and he like whistles. He's like, "Whoo, that's some nice fancy workmanship there."
Oh, okay. Can you tell me? Do you know anything about this dagger, its origin, or tell me just a bit more about it?
He says, "I
how
couldn't
much
help
it
you with that. I don't know, but it's a
How much-
fine dagger."
How much would you give for this dagger?
Says, "I'll give you 5 gold for it."
5 gold. Hmm. I don't know what to
He
do.
sort of runs his thumb just gently along the edge, and he comes away, and there's just like a tiny bead of blood on it. He's like, "Oh, sharp as anything."
Okay.
Why don't you keep the dagger?
Yeah, I was just gonna keep it if it's that impressive. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it and I take the
Okay.
dagger back and then I leave the shop because it's nothing.
Okay.
I proceed to continue following Aramis or look around for Aramis if I see him.
I'm still there,
Okay.
man. Just like
Okay, cool. We go hang with the wizard.
Okay. Right, I'll leave you two for a second. Tunde, you doing anything apart from buying meat? Maybe, I don't know.
I'm looking for the nearest brothel.
Okay, so you're wandering around for a brothel.
oh my god.
Yes.
As you do.
Nice.
As-
We found an elf one, preferably.
That elf?
Elf
Yeah.
brothels.
Yeah. Big black dick
You
with
see,
swords.
actually,
Oh,
this thing.
no. That was going to be an appropriate joke there. Yeah, I'm done then, I guess.
Right, should have said this before, but also on front in the square, you can see a tavern with the King's Head sign above it.
Where is my person in the black robes going?
Right, the person with the black robes just walks. He walks through the people in the people in the middle of the, you know, the town square thing, and he heads to the King's Head and goes inside.
I will keep an eye out for my companions and then meet up with them if I see them.
You don't see, well, you see Tunde, but he's going towards the King's Head on the prospect of it being a brothel.
Nice. Tunde's got taste.
Leif has fallen asleep. Sitting,
Life.
yeah, Leif has just.
He's out of here.
I'm here.
He's awakened.
I'm gonna go to like a tavern if I
Yeah.
can find one.
King's Head, which is where Tunde's going.
Cool. And I'm gonna just chill there and see if I can get a whiff of any stories going around by just
Okay.
listening to the common folk.
Okay. You're in the King's Head. Tunde goes in the King's Head. You going in, Lucan?
Yes, I will follow with Tunde and Leif.
Okay, the King's Head is a 2-story building. It's just built entirely of wood. Looks pretty solid. You go inside and it's a fairly standard affair. You can, you know, got an open thing, got an open area downstairs, tables, seating. You've got a long bar down one side of the room. If you can see barrels behind it where they sell the ale from. There's another room at the back, which is probably the kitchen. You can see some stairs going up, so maybe they've got some rooms up there. Sure. Okay, and behind the bar you can see there's an aging man with an eye patch over his right eye, and as he's moving along the bar, like, it's not that many people in here at this time of day because it's still quite early. He seems to be limping. And that's it.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's
this is the barman.
Oh, okay.
He's he's in his mid-50s probably. So he's got he's got an eye patch over his right eye, and he seems to be limping up and down the bar as he serves the few people that are in there. That's all of you see.
Right.
That's what Tunde, that's what Leif sees as well. And the
Where
man
is
that
the-
the man with the dark robes is sitting. He's sitting at a table. He's brought himself a drink and he's just sat down at a table.
On his own?
Yep.
Or on
He's-
their own, even?
No, yeah, he's on his own. He's not like shady. He's not sitting with his, particularly in any position to, watch the door or anything. He's just sat down and he seems to be sipping his drink. He can see the whole inn, but it's not like he's done it as a, a particular way. Like you don't go in and sit with your back to the door. It's not anything. He just chose a table and he's sitting down.
I will not pay him any. I'll keep an eye on him, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
go up to him or anything.
He's taken his hood off and he's basically just got a plain, unremarkable face. There's nothing. He's just an average bloke with average hair, as far as you can tell. As he's sipping his drink, he does occasionally look at all of you because are you all sitting in there together?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and grab a drink.
He glances at your table every now and again. Not anything untoward, but okay. Back to Aramis.
Yes.
What are you doing, Aramis and Ryu?
Okay.
Not being there. I don't want to go back in there. I don't.
No, let's go back in there. Why not? What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Not go back in there.
Go find the others.
Yeah, let's go find the others. Go in there.
Okay, so you start wandering back to the.
Yeah, let's go find the others. Hello.
You stroll back down the street, and when you get to the town square, you can't see your companions.
Oh. Okay. They must be gone busy doing whatever they're doing. Do you want to just go and head for a beer? Or ale? Or
That sounds like a good idea,
Cool.
actually.
Okay,
Then we have,
you see the king's head.
We're going to the king's head.
we're going to the King's Head.
Across the small space to the king's head, you enter into the bar, and wow, your friends are inside,
Lo and
Oh,
behold.
sitting at a
Nice.
table. Are you all sipping a drink?
Yes.
Okay, they've all got drinks. They didn't get you one by the looks of it.
I'm
have to get-
drinking.
You'll have to get your own.
Okay.
Then I will get my own drink.
Okay. So you approach the bar and you see the barman. He's got a patch over his right eye.
Okay.
Yes, so he's quite a large bloke, but it seems most of it's like he's a bit fatty now. He's got a bit of a belly on him. Maybe probably drinks a bit too much lager,
Okay.
ale.
Okay.
Hello, what can I get you?
I will have one ale, please.
Okay. So he turns around, pours you an ale, puts it on the counter.
And how much will that be?
That's also a very good price.
How much should we deduct from our
What we got?
minimal funds?
Mug of ale.
It's like a silver, maybe a little bit less.
Well, 5 copper pieces. Is that half a silver? Is that?
Half a silver, yeah.
Right,
So I
so
will give him 1 silver
and get 5 copper pieces back.
and gain 5 copper pieces. Great. Denominations of currency are always brilliant in things like this.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That should update. Okay.
Anyone who brought a drink cost you 5 copper pieces if you brought an ale.
So how much silver did I have after the bet? It was 4, right? Or 5?
I don't know. Did you write it down?
It was whatever everyone else got, right? Safer got more.
Well, no, the
I
first
did, I
one,
got
no
one.
one got anything because we were going for the 4 that was free. So it was. I don't remember how much it was to begin with.
I don't remember either.
I had 13, so maybe just go with that.
Yeah, just put down 13s.
13 silver pieces, and how much? We started with 10 gold pieces, then we got 1 each, right?
Well, you started with 10, I started with 5.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we got 1.
Okay. Cool. Alright. That's 12.
While we're all sitting down and drinking, I will say I've not had much luck finding any sort of work or jobs. Everyone all they want to do is repair the wall, and I don't think any of us are really up to being lumberjacks. I may be wrong, but
Why would they be repairing the wall?
well, it wasn't a bit of a state when we came in.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
they
would
are
have
having.
been a bit of a state for a very long time. I don't know why. Why only now?
It's a good question. Maybe we should,
Might decide to repair the wall.
if we go towards the dock or the wall, maybe we can find out.
Yes.
They all those logs we saw earlier on the river. It looks like they unload them in the middle of the docks.
Okay. Maybe we'll
Just
have
need to
have
check one thing.
We'll have to have a speak with the I don't know, the people working the wall.
Also, and I sort of bring everyone in to whisper.
Mm.
The table over there, guy in the black robes. He was watching me when I was over there,
Watching you?
and sort of seemed to react to me noticing him. So keep an eye on him.
Maybe he likes you.
Are you all looking at him?
Well, I don't all look at once. That's the most obvious thing in the world. Just for the next 5 minutes, just have a glance.
Just have a little shifty like, oh, I'm kind of like, I'm obviously not trying to turn my head, but my eyes are right to the side of my head.
Yeah, okay.
Head.
How's everyone else looking?
Inconspicuous.
Tunde just turns around and just stares at him.
I immediately snap my head back, looking for that guy.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, Ryu.
Mhm.
You turn around and, well, have a quick sly glance at this bloke, and you notice he's got this is just your information. You notice he's got a slight band of like red material tied, like a really thin strip of red material tied around his right arm, his upper right arm along his bicep. And you instantly know that's the meaning is it's basically it's a signal saying that he knows about Thieves' Cant.
Oh.
Okay. And then you have a quick like look over his look at him, and he's what's he got? Okay, so you can see his hand on his right hand, on his index finger. He's wearing a ring, which coupled with the thing on his arm says that he's looking to offer work.
Oh,
Okay. He's also got an earring in his left ear, which means the work is to do with finding something. And it's gold, so the earring's made of solid gold. So it also means that there could possibly be danger involved.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. Do I approach? Okay, so I approach him.
Okay.
And then ask him to have a sit down on our table.
He
Invite him for a drink on our table.
says, I prefer to drink alone. But have a seat.
As he goes over there, I look at the other guys and go, what the bloody hell is he doing?
Okay.
Okay, he says to you, hold on, let me just say, he says to you, I prefer to drink alone. But you can sit down if you want.
All right, I take
Which sounds really ridiculous because he just said he wants to drink alone. But you know that's code for like, oh, if you're in the know, you can sit down and have a drink with me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I sit down.
But if you're interested, you have to buy him a drink. That's how it works.
I sit down and I ask the, what do you call them? Female.
The wench.
Say wench.
There is no wench. All that's in here at the moment is just the barman behind the bar.
Okay, I go ask the barman for two.
It's a poor bar. They have no
tankards.
wenches.
Okay, two. You get 2 drinks anyway. Okay,
Two
you bring it
drinks,
back.
2 drinks
Yeah.
anyway for the table. Yeah, I bring it back and then yeah.
Say for us for 2 Malibus.
Okay.
Shut up! Shut up!
Gin and tonic.
He says,
yeah.
he says, thank you, friend.
Okay, yeah, and then we sit down. So it's like, what sort of work do you have to offer?
Just straight up
Yeah.
in the middle of the tavern.
Okay,
Yeah.
basic.
No, I sit down on the other side. And
Okay, there's like code words and stuff that you use, but I haven't made them all up, and I don't think we really need to go into everything. But you can
just
say,
say
yeah,
you
you
say it
say
in
what you're
fun.
saying, but it's basically you do it in a roundabout way. So you wouldn't just say, oh, what work you offering? You might be like, oh, how's your sister and your mum doing? You'd be like, oh yeah, they're all right, but my gran's a bit ill, and that just means different stuff depending on the jobs and that you're doing. It's all part of your like secret language that you know. Okay.
Okay, cool,
Your
cool.
secret rogue language
Yeah.
that you know.
I mean, we won't go through all of it because I haven't made it up, and I don't really want to at this moment.
Make it up
But
right
yeah.
now on the spot. Make it up
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
Wait, took me long enough to just think of that. Well, it didn't actually take me that long to think of what I just come up with. But anyway, it's that sort of process where it's to do with like code words and stuff like that. So you don't come out and just in the beginning just say it, because obviously he's a stranger and you're a stranger, and you just go over these sort of weird code words for a little bit. But yeah, so you ask him what sort of job. He says,
Yes.
says
In code.
yeah. Well, to begin with, until you establish that you're going to take the job. Basically, he wants you to find something within the immediate area, so like within the town, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. What do you need finding?
He says a person or something the person has stolen from me. Well, from my clients.
Okay, go on.
So, yeah, they're willing to pay handsomely for it. Says it's a golden orb.
A golden orb.
He
Can I
doesn't.
take-
He doesn't know what it does.
Okay.
He just knows that it's a golden orb. It was stolen from their warehouse a couple of days ago. It's the only clue that he's got is a name of the thief, possibly, which is Elbeth Diora.
Elbeth Diora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she used to frequent the Goblin's Hand, which is an inn over the other side of the river by the docks.
What does that mean? What does she used to what? The goblin? Hand?
Frequent. She used to be able to hang out at the Goblin's Hand.
Oh, okay.
But he hasn't seen her for a few days. He's been looking for her, but he hasn't found her, and he needs to some other people.
Okay. Do you have any leads or anything that we can use? Yeah. To help to find your friend or whoever this is.
He's saying he doesn't.
Okay. What's their relation to the person?
What relation to what?
Like, how does
I represent a certain guild.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's he's the person who's okay, cool.
Okay,
I get it.
he's like a broker. Well, that's what he's telling you. He's a broker.
Okay. Elbeth Dior. Okay, cool. And I get the gold orb. Can I take a look at the gold orb? Do you have it here, or is it?
No. He needs you to find the gold orb. It's lost.
Oh.
It got stolen from their warehouse.
And Elbeth Dior is the one.
Yeah,
who,
possibly.
Okay. And yeah, so the reward that you talked about earlier, how much is a lot of gold or a significant amount?
Because my benefactors are offering to pay 1,000 gold if you return it to them.
Holy.
Ding 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 ding.
Okay. So I ask, there's no other information you can give me aside from the name?
Sorry, that's all I've got.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so I go back to the table and I inform them that I spoke to someone of the Thieves Guild, and they have a task for us to find someone called Elbeth Diora, and they've stolen a golden orb, and we get 1,000 gold payout for it.
1,000?
1,000.
Interesting.
What do you think?
1,000 gold is what we get.
Mm-hmm.
I could retire. That's 250 each, 200 each.
200 each.
Yeah, bro, I could retire on that much gold.
Go.
Where can we find this Elbeth Diora?
I have no clue, but we can start asking for people around town. See where to begin.
How many people are in town? A lot.
A lot.
Must be hundreds, at least.
Yep, few hundred, probably more.
Was there no other information?
He hasn't given me any other information outside that the fact that he used to drink. She used to drink at a pub nearby. Oh man, I forgot. I should have wrote it down. From my fellow guildmates who remembered.
Okay, right. So this is what you got from him because I was a
Okay.
bit. Right, his name's Amol. He works for the Guild of Fane, or he's been employed by the Guild of Fane.
Mhm.
They had something stolen from one of their from a warehouse they have down by the docks a couple of nights ago. He's saying it's a golden orb. He wants it returned, or the Guild of Fame want it returned. They think a thief called Elspeth Diora stole it. He's offering you 1,000 gold pieces to return the orb to them. Okay. That's all your information that you've just relayed to your friends.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I just told that to you. Imagine
We
that.
don't know
And
what-
and Elspeth used to like hang around or go to drink at the Goblin's Hand, which is an inn over by docks. But she hasn't been there for a couple of days. Well, she hasn't been there since the item's gone missing, so he doesn't know where she is.
Okay. So, gentlemen,
Do we have any kind of description of what she looks like?
Nope.
Nope.
of course. Well then, we'll have to pay a visit to the Goblin's Hand.
Does she have any magic? Can we just detect magic?
Or could go to the warehouse. Check out that area.
Well, we know where she used to go, and now she's not there anymore. If she used to go there a lot, but now she's not going there a lot, then maybe something's happened. Maybe we could find more about what she looks like if we go there.
Okay, are you agreeing to this job?
Yes.
Okay, so you go and tell Amalt that you're agreeing to it.
Yeah.
He says excellent, and he puts his hand out to shake your hand.
Ooh.
I shake his hand.
Okay, before you shaking it, he spits in his hand. That's how you do the
Oh.
deal. Come on.
I
Bonding.
spell my hand.
Okay,
and
then
I
you
shake.
you shake together.
I shake. Cool. Yeah, we shake.
He says you
And
can, if you do manage to find the artifact, leave a message. Hold on. Says leave a message with Amwolf. He points to the barman. He says, and then I'll contact you, or tell me where I can contact you. Okay? And he gets up, he nods to everyone else at the table, puts his hood up, and then leaves.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak to
Oh.
the party and ask if they want to check out the guild. Or actually, no. The bar that she goes to normally.
The Goblin's Hand.
The Goblin's Hand. Yeah.
Yes, we'll have to pay a visit to the Goblin's Hand.
Pub crawl.
Hey, I'm all down for it.
Okay.
But first, one more drink. Okay, so have another drink,
Okay.
and then yeah, where is the Goblin's Hand? Do we not know where the Goblin's Hand
You do know where the Goblin's Hand is.
Okay. Cool.
is? There's the Goblin's.
Thank God. I need
The
to be
Goblin's
more
Hand is across the
diligent.
river. Over there, behind the warehouses on the docks.
So the Goblin's Hand is this one right here.
Yep. Well, thereabouts. I mean, these buildings are not exactly as they are, but you know what I mean. It's a rough map.
Yeah.
You finish your drinks and leaving. You head out into the street, and it's still just as bustling as it was before. People are still trying to sell their wares. People are selling their wares. You walk over, cross the bridge, past the temple, head past the first main warehouses, and you do a left down an alley. You come out into another open area, and you can see the Goblin's Hand in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. Goblin's Hand is a sprawling 3-story building built of stone and timber. Okay, you can see this considerably bigger than the King's Head. Sort of built in a U shape, so it's got 3 wings to it and like a courtyard in the middle. Stables.
Yep.
Okay. And outside there's a sign that says the Goblin's Hand, but hanging from the bottom of the sign you can see this old like black, where it's like rotted or whatever, like hand hanging there from a piece of like on a chain.
Ooh,
Okay.
that must be our hand then, our goblin's hand. Yeah, what do you want to do, guys?
Let's go and
Cool.
take a look around.
Yeah.
Just pull up.
Okay. So you enter into the courtyard and then enter the main like bar area. And this is, you enter into the Goblin's Hand, and it's very much similar to many bars you've been into before. There's tables around, you can see, you know, they've got this bar. The place is probably decorated a lot better, so a lot better than the last place. It's maybe, I wouldn't say a higher class of clientele, because that's not the case, but it certainly had more money spent on its upkeep. And the place is busy as well. It's a lot busier. You can see people who have come off the docks, because it's probably about lunchtime now. People coming in there for their like lunch break, having a beer, having the odd bit of food. There is some serving wenches in this one. There's a couple of them moving about the tables and taking orders and bringing food and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You charismatic types go and weasel us some information.
Okay, so I approach the barmaid or the or whoever's at the front.
Behind the actual bar, you can see a man. He's not tall. He's about 5'6". He's dressed in pretty. He's got some nice clothes on. They're you can see they're well tailored. Maybe the odd frill here and there, like round his cuffs and that. He's got a big beard, but it's basically out from his face in a fan. So like it's been. Do you know? Okay, it's hard to explain. So it's like fanning out from his face in like this big fan, and he's got a big curly moustache.
Does he look like a goblin?
He does not look like a goblin.
I hate him.
He's
already.
very much a man.
You hate him already? I just think he's like a wealthy goblin type. He's small. He's rich.
No, he's not a goblin.
He's like a little goblin man.
He does have a prominent nose.
Greenish tinge to his skin.
No, none of that.
Are his cheeks flabby and rosy?
No,
Oh, okay.
he is not flabby.
Oh.
There's
Okay,
also
yeah,
hold on. There's also in the corner. There's a man playing a flute
Ooh,
to
this is good.
a fairly high standard. Yeah,
He's pretty good.
like in the background, it's not too overpowering. It's just a bit of music in the background of the place. People bustling. You know, you walk in, you hear like people talking and noises going on and that.
Yeah, as the charismatic types.
Yes.
At the moment, I think Ryu is our inside
Mhm.
person.
Okay, so I want to approach the guy at the bar.
Yeah.
And I introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ryu. Can we have a round for the whole group, please? 4 drinks.
5. Oh no,
5
Liv
drinks,
drink.
yeah.
He says,
Liv doesn't drink.
"Oh, welcome. Of course you can have a drink." And he he grabs some cups and he plonks them all out in a thing. He grabs a jug and he pours 4 drinks. Did you having 5? Was everyone drinking or?
Yeah, everyone's
Okay,
drinking.
so he pours out 5 drinks.
Liv.
Says,
I got one for him regardless.
as he's pouring, he's talking. He says, "Oh, are you a traveller?" He says, "You look like a traveller. Travel stained, you look. Worn and weary, are you? Would you like some food?" Of course you want some food. What would you be having?
What's on offer?
Yeah, what's on offer? What do you have?
No, I've got whatever you want. I've got some roast boar going. There's some venison chops. How about some chicken? Everyone likes a bit of chicken. Chicken
That-
and ham.
Boar tastes good. That
Maybe
sounds
some
pretty good.
eggs.
Yeah, boar sounds good as well.
How about I just bring you a platter?
Yeah, tapas.
Yeah,
Let's go.
go for it.
Excellent, excellent. He claps his hands and one of the serving girls come over. He says, "Oh, these fine gentlemen would like a platter. Would you like 2 platters? You seem like you're
One.
quite hungry."
One
What-
flash.
One player is enough for now.
Oh, excellent, excellent. A platter for the gentlemen. And please take their drinks to their table.
Okay, nice,
like
thank you.
I'm intimidated here as well.
This food is going to be poisoned. This as well be poisoned all over.
I don't like to see. I don't like to see, guys.
He says, "Well, travellers, my name's Jericho. Welcome to the
Jericho.
Goblin's Hand."
He's a charismatic sort, isn't he?
Yeah, he's super charismatic. Hi, Jericho. Yeah, we are adventurers, and we just came by to rest at your city, or no, your town, your tavern.
One and the same, one and the same. Everyone says this town is made by the Goblin's Hand. What would it be without the Goblin's Hand, eh?
I don't know.
A much more boring place, I'm sure.
He says, "Peter! Peter!" And the flutist stops me. He says, "Play something a bit more upbeat." And he reaches into his pocket, like a pouchy side. He pulls out a silver piece and he throws it across the room, and it like hits the table in front of Peter and bounces up and then goes on the floor somewhere. Peter looks at it and then he just starts playing something a bit more upbeat.
Very good, Peter. Okay. Yeah, it's.
Okay, so the serving girl takes your gets a tray, puts your drinks on it, and goes over to a table and puts your drinks on a table, obviously for you to go and sit at.
Okay.
When you're there, she says, "I'll return soon with your platter, sirs." Off she goes.
I don't like this place.
Yeah, me neither. They're too.
I think it's
friendly.
great.
Can we just find out about the girl
Okay.
and leave?
Okay. I want to head to the barman again.
Yep. Okay.
And I was wondering, so Jericho, are you the person to go to know more about what's going on around the town?
He says, "Of course I am. I know what you need."
I was wondering if you knew information about a certain person.
I probably do. Whether it's the person you're looking for, that's another thing.
Okay.
But I know lots about lots of people. People say that. They say, "You want to know something? You go see Jericho."
Okay, then I think you could help me, Jericho. Do you know anything about Elbeth Diora?
No, can't say I've heard the name.
Okay, can I do some sort of like a
Yeah.
perception check or something? I don't know, to see if he's like
So
lying.
Insight.
Insight.
Let's do
Insight,
insight.
okay. Oh no, my insight's terrible. Does it come up?
Nope.
No.
I'll give it like 5 seconds and then I'm gonna press it again. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I'll press it again.
Just push it to one of them. Is it not working?
I pressed the red text, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Double
might just
tap
be
it.
the thing.
Double tap it, it shows up for me when I double tap
Oops,
it.
I accidentally pressed initiative roll. Ignore that.
It's alright.
Even with
I think any of them are working.
Do you have your character sheet up?
yeah, I have my character
Close,
sheet up.
close,
and I
your,
press-
close your character sheet, and then it might work.
Yeah.
That's what I normally do.
Okay, and then I'm gonna open it back up, and I'm gonna press it again. Oh, I know what happened.
Did you have it on
I
edit?
think, no, I think there's like a timeout thing on Astral where if you stay inactive for like
Could be.
a certain amount of time, it just logs you out. That's probably what it's done. Yeah, that's what it's done. Okay, cool. Alright, now let's open up my character sheet.
We'll get
now.
there.
Okay, cool. And what was it?
Insight.
Boom. 13.
Okay.
Ah,
You don't know. I mean, to you, he just seems like he's telling the truth. He seems very genuine.
okay.
But
Do you know? Have you seen anything suspicious recently? Perhaps a golden orb of any kind.
Have I seen a golden orb?
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
What's a golden orb?
Okay, we ignore the golden orb. Have you seen anything suspicious lately?
What, in this town, there's loads of suspicious stuff. Have you been in the King's Head? Their food's very suspicious. I wouldn't eat in there if I was you.
It's alright, we didn't. We're fine.
No, we didn't. Oh, what can I do? I guess, yeah, he doesn't know anything. So I leave him alone for now. I go and join back up with the gang. Let them know that I haven't learned anything, but probably go and ask about other people in the tavern.
What did he say?
He says he doesn't know anyone of that name, but he is the person to go to know more about the
That's
tavern.
absurd.
She frequents here.
Yeah, she frequently does visit here. I feel like I don't want to pressure him too far yet. Oh, I don't want to press him further and accuse him of lying, so I'll give it a little bit and then I can go and approach again.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Give him some money.
after a while, they come back with your platter of food, which has just got like cuts of different meat on it. You've got some like venison, some of that boar, bit of chicken. There's some eggs, some fried eggs. They've seemed to chuck that on. There's some cheese, a couple of tomatoes, and some other vegetables, some other stuff. Yes, seems like a decent platter.
Let's dig in. Let's go for it.
Okay, this food's nice. It's lovely.
Yeah, and then you can fast forward.
Okay.
Okay. So, like, somewhat part through the meal, I want to go approach Jericho. Was it Jericho?
Yes.
Yeah, Jericho again. And I was like, Jericho, about that conversation we had earlier, I was just wondering if you could tell me anything, if anything comes to your mind, and I hand him, like, a gold coin. I like very, you know...
Yeah, okay. Slip him a gold coin.
You slip him a gold coin and see what it gets me.
Okay, hold on. It will be... He says you're a bit short there. The drinks and the food come to more than a gold coin.
Okay, I give him an extra 2 gold coins.
How much was the drinks before in the other place? How many silvers? Was it coppers?
It's 5
It was
copper.
5 coppers, wasn't it? So it would be... Probably would be plenty. You give him what? Another 2?
Another 2.
Okay, so what are you asking him? Right, he takes them and he gives you as he like swipes the coins into his hand, puts them into his pocket. His expression just changes slightly. It becomes just a tiny bit more serious.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. So what can you tell me about Elbeth Diora?
'Cause I can't tell you anything. Like I said earlier, like I said earlier, I do know the girl, but I haven't seen her for days. And I certainly haven't seen anything about a golden orb.
Okay. Is there anything you can tell me, or would definitely help in finding her, or getting to know more about where she's gone?
I couldn't say. Lots of people have been looking for her in the past couple of days. That Amolt's been after her.
Anyone else? Who else has lots of people?
He leans a bit forward, comes like closer to you. He says, I wouldn't trust that Amolt if I was you.
What makes you say that?
He says, Guild of the Fane. Dunno.
Oh.
Their reputation around here is not exactly sterling. You know what I mean? And he gives you a wink.
Okay. What has the guild been up to?
Says, not for me to say. I don't know. I don't know everything, you know. Because I know Amolt was looking for Elsbeth. He was also looking for Denius.
Who's Denius?
New to the town, aren't you? Of course you don't know. Oh, Denius is this strange bloke. Like he invents stuff and that. Apart from that, I don't know. He's got a house on the outskirts of town.
Okay. And what's his involvement with the guild?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Guild don't come around here that much talking to us about what they do. They, keep it to theirself.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the next lead, Denius. All right, everyone remember that because I'm going to forget that name.
Says it's nice speaking to you. He says, I've got customers, and he moves off down the bar to serve a couple of people.
Okay, I head back to my table and I let them know that we got to find someone called Denius who lives on the outskirts of town. He's an inventor of some kind, and he'll give us a lead to learn further about our Elbeth.
Well, gentlemen, the plot thickens.
Thickens.
So we need to go see this another person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's finish up here. I'm still quite uncomfortable. This city's making me feel weird, man.
Why?
It's just I don't know. I'm having my
Having a panic
Aramis is
attack.
having a moment, dude. He's just panicked. I don't know.
He's got social anxiety.
Yeah,
Man
he's
fights
just-
spiders.
He's had a huge wave of anxiety.
Things have been too peaceful today or recently.
Okay, so you finish up. You going to try and find Denius's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so how are you planning on doing this? I think he said it was to the house is to the west. That's all.
Okay.
The outskirts of town.
Okay. So I guess we head to the outskirts of town, to the west, and then ask around.
Okay.
And we can tell him, what Denius would be.
As you go move about the town, you ask a few people, and they just keep pointing you west. It's like, oh, go that way. You can't really miss it. It's got a tower. Not hard to see once you get there. Okay, so after wandering about a bit, you eventually come to the outskirts of town, and set in basically its own grounds. You can see a wooden building. It looks more like a barn with a rickety tower built on the side of it. The tower's about 3 stories high. The house sits in its own ground, so it's got like a stone wall all the way around it. It's only a low stone wall, just to separate it from the rest of the houses.
Okay.
And you can see, as you come up to this low stone wall with a wooden gate on it, you can see that the actual grounds are well kept. You can see trees that are, there's nice flower beds, all nicely laid out and neat. The lawn's been cropped down. There's, you can see a carp pond, basically, at the side of the path. Yeah, that's it. The actual barn itself, you can see the windows have all been shuttered, and you can't see any lights on inside.
Okay. Shall we go ahead into that building, see what it's about?
Let's investigate.
Okay. Can we go inside?
Okay, so you go up to Denius's house, which is
Okay.
over here, this side of town.
Uh-huh.
You open the gate, roll up the path. You all together, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You get up to the front door. The front door's like a big double door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you doing?
Open it. Or attempt to open it.
Okay,
Look,
it is.
Not
It is.
On the door.
Okay, as one of you as Ro rattles the handle, Aramis knocks on the door.
Yes.
Okay. The door is locked, and no one, after waiting a suitable amount of time, it seems that no one is home, or no one is answering.
Okay.
Is there a letterbox in the door?
There is not a letterbox.
Oh, this is.
I could sneak in.
Wait. Before we commit any acts of crime.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't really be an act of crime. I'd be a spider.
Technically, it's still trespassing.
Spiders go in houses every day. You don't arrest them for it.
They squashed them instead.
It's an option. Let's just leave it at that.
I'm going to. There's a keyhole, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go by the keyhole
Yeah.
and go. Hello.
Okay, you shout, hello. Is it just a little hello or a big hello?
Well, it's a little hello first, and then it gets bigger. The
Okay.
hellos get bigger.
In the end, you're shouting quite loud, but you
It's not what a wizard should be doing.
no one answers the door.
And then I gesture to Lucan.
You want to go for the spider plan?
Yes.
Could do that, or Ryo could probably pick the lock, one or the other.
Do I have lockpicks?
Or we could just
Yeah,
like throw
you've
a
got
stone through a
lockpicks.
window, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I'm gonna put a stone through a window.
We could
Well,
do that.
the windows have got
Could.
shutters on them.
Oh,
I have thieves' tool. Is that lockpick?
Yep.
Yes.
Wait.
yes,
Okay,
that-
cool.
It most certainly is.
Cool. I use my thieves' tool.
Okay, you're gonna break into his house.
I'm
Okay.
gonna break into his house with a lockpick.
Okay. Before you do this, make a perception test.
Perception, easy. Boom.
Just him or all of us?
No, just him. Alright. Right, go on then.
Easy, boom, fail.
Make your. It's a sleight of hand, in it? I suppose. Lockpicking.
Thieves Tools has its own thing.
Was it?
What skills did you expertise?
Me.
Probably not
Yeah. Is that
anything
the
that's going to help him.
Blue?
That's the one where you get double.
I can have a look.
Is that the mini blues?
I can have a look.
It's acrobatics, stealth, and I think
Acrobatics and stealth.
yeah, acrobatics and stealth.
Okay, so it would be dexterity plus proficiency then for the Thieves Tools.
Plus proficient. What? What do I
It would
press?
it'd be a
It's
D20
basically-
roll.
Yeah.
It's basically
It's basically sleight of hand.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just press sleight of hand.
Yeah, just do that. It's the
Boom.
plus
same.
6.
13. Lockpick break. Next one.
No, it doesn't break, but you don't
Oh.
manage to pick the lock.
It
It
breaks
seems to be a well constructed lock that you cannot breach at this time.
All right. Someone can kick it open or some shit. I don't know.
Send in the
spider.
spiders.
Send in the spiders. Go for
send in the spiders.
Spiders.
Am I doing this?
Yes, we know how much you love being a spider.
I mean, it's pretty useful. Can you, once I've changed, can you sort of pick me up and put me close to somewhere I can get in?
it. Okay.
But you could probably go under the door.
I could do. I shift into a tiny little spider,
Okay. And then they tread
and
on you.
please.
It's like,
don't.
spider!
And I will.
I'm surprised
slowly
Leif
creep
hasn't done
underneath
that.
The door, and
Okay.
what do I see?
You see a house. Okay, so inside, it is it looks from the outside, it's a large barn-like building. It's basically 2 rooms. Well, you can see 1 room, and there's a doorway to another room. And the room you can see is a living area, so it's got like a table, chairs, there's a stove in here, there's a bed in here. You know, a couple of like cupboards or whatever to keep his clothes in and that. It's basically a living area.
Okay. What's the smell like in here?
It smells a bit musty, but it's not like dead bodies or anything.
Cool. That was exactly what I was looking at.
Yeah, I thought you was looking for that.
Okay, so I'm in like a living area, right?
Yeah.
Like a studio apartment living area.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will. Can I have a look around? Do I see anybody or anything?
There's
asleep,
nothing in
or-
here.
As in nobody, or
There's
nothing?
there's
at all in
there's no bodies. There's no people in
Okay.
here. Nothing alive.
here? But you said there's a door.
Yes, there's a door.
I will very stealthily scuttle over to the door,
Okay.
seek my way underneath that one.
Yep.
What do I see in this room?
Okay, this is a similar size room, But this is a workshop. There's like a workbench, there's a forge, there's crap everywhere. When I say crap, there's like bits of things that are bits of metal that have been twisted up or pieces of things you don't know. They look like being constructed, but half constructed, things that are unfinished. There's bits and pieces everywhere. And then there's an open archway which you can see leads into the tower.
Oh yeah.
And
As
if you
in like archway and then into stairs.
Yeah, well, you go into the tower and basically all it is a ladder that goes up to another floor.
I will very cautiously climb up the ladder.
Okay, you climb the ladder. Basically, this is just a flat wooden floor. There's a like a mattress on it, and then the roof is open.
Right.
But that's it. That's all that's in here.
And nobody's up here either.
Nope, nothing else up here.
Okay. I'll go back down into the workshop.
Yeah.
Do I see anything useful or interesting or anything like that?
Not,
Or do I see the golden orb just in?
you do not see that. You do not see the golden orb. Only it was that easy. Okay, while you're doing all this, because Spider moving about is going to be a little bit slow. What's everyone else doing outside? Are you moving around? You're just all standing outside the front door? What are we doing?
Rock, paper, scissors with Ryu.
You're doing what, sorry?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
We're
Yeah,
just
let's do it.
rock, paper, scissors.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, Tunde,
Yep.
what are you doing?
I think I'm just chilling there.
Okay, you're not doing anything. Leif, have you got anything particular you want to do?
I just want to stay somewhere in view of the door,
Yeah.
but still out of the way, kind of
Okay.
like in the shadows.
So you move to a side behind, sort of underneath one of the trees.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, so back to the spider.
Is there nothing interesting or value?
Well,
here
in
that
the like say the back room is obviously some sort of workshop. There's a forge, there's a cauldron. There's loads of just weird stuff. Bits and pieces of stuff. But you can feel there's like an underlying current of magic in the air. Something magical was done here recently.
Can I get up onto the? Is there like a desk?
Yeah, there's a couple
Can I
of
get up onto the
workbenches.
desk and just have a look and see if I can have a look at any kind of papers. Any
Okay,
kind
there
of
are some papers
residue?
up there. There's paper strewn about. You can see a couple of bits that maybe, because you're only you're a spider, so you can't really tell from your vantage, but they got drawings on them. And there's another couple of bits of blank paper.
Oh, where's the blank paper?
Oh, it's on top of the desk, but obviously some of it's got drawings on. There's a couple of bits that are just blank.
Interesting. I will make my way back out of the house,
Okay.
out the front door.
Yep.
And I will have a look around, make sure there isn't anybody else around,
Yeah.
and then turn back into myself.
Okay.
Right.
What did you see?
There's no one in there. It's there's a studio apartment, and then there's a studio workshop, and then there's like an open top tower. But it's deserted. Possibly something magical went down at some point. I could detect a faint sort of trace, but I couldn't see anything of use right now or anything important. So yeah, it was good. So our lead is dead again. I don't know where Denios or Elspeth is.
We need to get inside.
Inside in the house.
Yes.
I didn't see like a key hanging up or anything, did I? As I
It was
coming
not a
out?
key, but potentially you could get in and open the windows.
Wait. Hold on.
Dave,
He's
Hold
onto
on.
something.
do you have a spell?
I've got spells for this, man.
You know, it's odd how often a door becomes the worst enemy for a D&D party.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy
Well,
how even
you
in
could
like
just
like,
let Tunde
like
loose
Critical
on it.
Role, Did we struggle with the door to the temple until Tunde came along and broke it open?
Well, no. He attacked it with his sword and didn't try it, and it was already open. He didn't actually use the handle, did he? He just went at it with his sword.
I will. So I'm going to cast. Do I have it? I did prepare this one. Yes. Yes. I'm going to go next to the door if I can, and on the other side,
Yep.
cast Unseen Servant,
Okay.
which
Can you
makes
do that?
what?
Can you do that?
I can do it.
Do you have to see where the servant is?
It just says an unoccupied space on the ground within range.
Okay.
Does that count? I mean, I imagine there's not much on the other side of the door.
It's one of
Can I
those,
look
isn't it?
through the keyhole?
Okay, I'll give you you can just about see through the keyhole. With Unseen Servant, I'm going to say you're going to have to,
Yeah, have like sort of.
because otherwise you could be in the other side of a brick wall that you don't even know what's there, a bank vault or whatever. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not having that. Okay, yeah. So just through the tiny thing you can see, you can project it into the house.
I will cast it on the space I can see.
Yep.
In there, and it can perform simple tasks at my command.
Okay. So what simple task?
Open the window.
Okay. So it opens the window, and then I suppose you open unlock the shutters.
Yeah.
And you now have an access.
It has an armor class of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2.
Okay. Ooh. No, it can do the.
And it can't attack. If it drops.
Okay.
0,
How long does it last?
1 hour.
Okay. So after about 3 minutes of it attempting to open the shutter, because the shutter latch is quite stiff, it manages to work it open.
Okay.
But it takes it a while. It's like
Yeah.
it's like there's a ghost banging on the shutter for a couple of minutes, and eventually it works loose and the catch comes open.
Cool. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the shutter's open, window's open. How big's the window?
During the time you've been standing outside the front of this house, a few people have passed by the road. They give you a look, but no one says anything.
Sort of standing around, non-suspicious whistling.
Yeah. Inconspicuous.
Okay, so you're getting in through the window.
Yeah, we can, yeah?
Yes, you can climb in. It's a basic window height, it's nothing.
I will. Not PUBG window height. Yeah. Normal window height.
You all managed to climb through the window. No tests are required.
Make sure nobody's looking and
Up the wall height.
Okay, you're all inside the like the main living area. And it's, as I explained it before, there's a bed, table, some chairs, there's a couple of cupboards, there's a stove, etc.
I will stay by the window and keep watch.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I want to proceed ahead.
Okay, so what are you doing? Going into the workshop?
Yeah.
Alright, so you go into the workshop. Leif, you still outside, or are you coming in?
I'm just going to come in and try to look for any sort of clues as to what may have happened to that guy.
Okay, as you search around the couple of different areas, it doesn't look like anything has gone in this place, like a struggle or anything. No blood. Looks all maybe like someone left in a. Nope. Yeah. I mean, there's clothes in the wardrobe, so he didn't travel anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In that sense, his stuff hasn't been packed up. He hasn't fled the place, as far as you can see.
Is there a table where one would eat?
Yes, there is a table.
Is there food on the table? Oh.
No.
Okay.
Okay, as you Ryo, you go into the workshop that you're progressing. Okay, so obviously you've got this workshop. There's a forge. There's a cauldron that sits on a fire. None of it's lit. There's bits of metal and other materials, wood and that obviously he's been making stuff. You see this, which looks like half a clockwork bird that he was making that never got finished, or maybe discarded it at some point, and a few other contraptions, you're not sure what they are, and there's some papers on the bench.
Okay. I take a look at the papers.
Okay, the papers, you can see some like schematics drawings of just some things you're not like. Once again, you don't understand what it's all about. There's symbols and weird angles and stuff like that. And on another scrap of paper, underneath a couple of the others, you can just see a message scrawled hastily, so it's not well written, and all it says is oh. Sorry, yeah. All it says is Street of Weavers, red door.
Street of Weaver's red door. Okay, cool. I scrunch it up. Well, not scrunch it up. I roll it up and I take it with me.
Okay,
And I look around the room to see if I can find anything else, anything more.
there's nothing else in here.
Nothing else. Okay, useful. All right. Take it back to the group, and then I show them the papers.
Okay, so it's just this hastily scrawled paper with a Street of Weavers. Well, hastily scrawled on the paper, Street of Weavers, red door.
Mm-hmm.
Who was keeping watch?
Me.
Okay. Oh, then make your perception test. You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. Yeah. Poor.
Okay.
11.
You don't see anything at the moment.
Cool. Hurry it up in there.
No one answers you.
Good. That's good. Exactly what I wanted. A well-organized team.
Yeah.
What did
Okay.
that note say?
What did the note
note?
say? Street of Weavers, red door.
Street of Weavers, red door.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does this ring a bell to you or anything?
Means something to me.
Ask the rest of the party if they know what this could mean.
Something to do with spiders.
Street of Weavers.
Yeah.
Weavers is like a job. Maybe there's like an area in the city or the town that's got a concentration of weavers. I don't know. Maybe it's a group in the town. Just hurry up.
Okay. Do I have? Actually, I'm pretty stealthy. I want to look around the rest of the house.
Okay, well, like I say, there's only these two rooms and the tower. There's not anything else.
Can I go scale the tower? See
Yeah.
what's up there?
That's
Okay,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
explained before, you go into it, you go up the ladder, and then up to sort of the second floor, and then there's another 12 foot above that, but the actual roof is open.
The roof is open.
Does it look like it was built that way, or that it's like collapsed?
No, it looks like it's built that way. It doesn't look like there's ever been a roof.
Okay.
Okay, I'll scale up the tower and see what's on the roof.
You're climbing the tower hasn't got, it's got a ladder to the second, to like the platform bit on the next floor, but it hasn't got anything after that. You'd have to climb up the side of the building.
Oh, okay. What do you think? Shall I go for it?
I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be much.
I don't want to lead to another dead end.
Yeah, there's
I don't know
nothing.
which
It's just the roof. Imagine a tower without a roof on it. When you look up, you can just see up to the sky, basically.
True.
If it was
Okay.
if it was nighttime and it was clear, you'd be able to see the stars perfectly.
Okay. Well, it's not going to really do too much for us. Okay, I get out of the building.
Are you done here, people?
Everyone else?
I think so.
For
Everyone
now.
else?
So you all search for his house, yeah?
Mm.
Pretty thoroughly. Okay, you find 4 gold coins and 12 silver in various drawers and just different places. A total of 12 gold coins and 4 gold coins and 12 silver.
Okay. I would like to get 2 of those to, I gave the bartender money. Any objections?
for
None.
it.
Okay, it's mine.
Yeah, you can take it.
Yeah, I take all of it. It's mine.
You don't know the talking.
I don't. Yeah, cool. So I don't know. Should we head back to the goblin hand and speak to the barkeep there? See what we
Yes.
can learn about this note.
He's. I mean, he extorted you last
Don't
time.
don't take the note. Just copy it down.
Yes.
Okay.
Leave the note where it is. Leave everything as it was.
We don't
Okay.
want to ask him about the note specifically. We want to know if the red door on Weaver. Wait, hold up. The red
Was a
door
red.
on Weaver Street, the Street of Weavers. If that means anything.
No.
I need a toilet break, boys.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to get a drink of water. Back in a sec.
Cool.
Cool.
Right, I'm back.
Cool.
Is everyone back?
Hodge's still not back yet.
We can continue. I think he's just going to follow what you do anyway at the moment.
Cool.
Till he finds something to hit.
Yeah.
So where are you going back to the goblin's hand?
Yeah.
Go along the streets.
Yes.
All the way back to the goblin's hand. What's everyone's passive perception? Damn, really.
16.
Okay.
I think mine's like 13
Rubbish.
or something.
Where's perception? Oh, there
Mine's
it is.
13 as well.
And mine's 12.
Wait, how do I check this?
It's just 10 plus your wisdom modifier, I think.
10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
13 then, okay.
Okay. Every single one of you, as you're moving back through along the streets, every single one of you at some point notice that you're being followed
Ooh.
by figures. You don't get a good look at them. They're obviously well versed in their arts. They're just having a bad day, but you are being followed.
Okay.
By who? What a group of people?
By it could be, yeah, it's more than one. You don't, like I say, you don't get a proper good look at them. They're dark. They're attired in dark clothes. Nothing makes them stand out, but you just catch glimpses of them. That they're following you, but they're not doing a very good job at it at the moment.
And what, we're on the way to the Goblin Hand?
Yeah.
Can I split off from the group unnoticed by the people that are following me and like try and get like some sort of advantage or something?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, what do I roll?
Stealth.
Stealth. Let's go. Boom. Ugh. 14.
14. That's not too bad.
Okay. So whereabouts? Before you cross the river or after?
Before.
Okay, so back over here somewhere. Before, what do you want to do? Lose them around the, what's it called? Market Square or before the Market Square?
Let's do before the Market Square.
Okay, so
Let's do
somewhere
that.
around here. All right.
Okay.
So as you lot are all travelling over here,
Yeah.
before you get to the Market Square, you just see Ro duck off down an alley.
Where's it?
Without saying anything to you, he just goes off
Yeah.
down an alley and disappears. Or, you know, ducks into an alley, goes down another, steps into a doorway. Are you all carrying on? You stopping?
No, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What did you get on your stealth? Make a perception test for him because he might disappear from you.
Yeah, okay. Where is it? Perception?
Okay, so yeah, so you see him actually, you see him leave the group, and you're like, he's behind, like the last one. He leaves the group, but you stop. You go down the alley, and he's gone. He's not there. You can't see him.
Quick enough, man. He's gone.
He's
Okay.
gone. I've been bamboozled.
But Ro, you're like in a doorway, not too far along, and you see Aramis. He sticks his head, steps into the alley, and then he can't. He's like, what? You know, he's looking confused. He doesn't know where you've gone. Right, what's the rest of you doing?
Please don't know everyone notice me.
What are we doing?
Was you not paying attention there?
No, I know what he's done. I
Oh,
just
okay.
don't get why. Like, what are we doing with the people? Are we gonna just go? Are we gonna?
Well, that's the point. He's
If we sort of like mill around here in the market for a bit and sort of have a look at the stalls, what do they do?
okay. So that's a plan. So you lot start milling. Well, you carry on into the market. What you doing, Aramis? You standing there? You staying there or going?
I don't know, just like be muttering to myself, bloody Rose, I hate this.
Mm.
Video. Go back to the guys, the other people, and he's gone. He's gone. Vanished.
show up. Maybe he's got a plan for the people behind us, but
She.
She, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She's gone. Maybe she's got a plan for the people behind us.
Okay. The people behind you. You see 3 of them. They come into the market and then notice that you're in the market, and obviously like, they're like, oh fuck, and then they sort of try to blend in with the crowd, but they're not doing a very good job still.
I'm gonna watch them, like
Okay.
actually sort of like stop and just
And
look, watch
you
them as they're trying to blend
Just stare at them.
in. Mhm.
Okay, they after they notice they've been like seen, they go. They basically head off.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I might cast a spell.
I might cast a spell. What a brilliant start that is.
I'm going to look at the one that's closest to me,
Yep.
and I'm going to attempt to cast Charm Person on them.
Oh my god.
Okay.
just to be a bit spicy. So they have to make a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC, I guess, which is only 13.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom
Yeah.
saving
you
throw.
gotta get your intelligence up.
Right. I am going to do this secretly. Okay. What are you doing? How are you presenting your charm person?
It's like
How does it work?
how visually and stuff.
Well, I mean, what's it do first of all?
So I attempt to charm a humanoid I see within range. The range is 30 feet.
Okay.
I get closer to
Yeah.
them then.
I get that's a given.
Get into range. Make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Okay.
When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Okay, so alright, so you cast this spell, you don't know what's going on, then all of after like a 10 seconds or whatever, it like smiles at you and gives you a nod, like a friendly nod.
I just kind of gesture for him to come over to me.
Okay, he just strolls over calmly.
With the crowd.
Yeah.
Ask him.
And he's like, alright mate.
What are you doing?
Says,
Why are you
oh,
following us?
I was just following you.
Why?
You can see his friends, the two others,
No,
are like,
I'm
what
trying-
the...
I'm trying to- Why?
They're like looking at each other and then they... Oh, I'm going to need a bit of... Excellent. That'll do.
Shady thugs.
Oh, well, that's good.
Shady thugs.
One will be...
We actually busting out the people in the market. This is going to be funny.
Right.
This will be
So
good.
he there, his friends are like, what the frick? And then this one starts slowly moving way round sort of behind you, while this one's just keeping an eye. Sort of. He's
What's
still, at,
everyone else
he's
doing?
still at one of the stalls, but he's just keeping an eye.
Is there anyone else near me? Who's next to me? Who's
They're all
closest to me?
you're all next to each other. It's not.
I'm going to look at the people. And just
Okay,
tell 'em.
one sec before you do this, Ryu, you were in this alleyway. You saw your friends go, then you saw these three thugs go past, and then basically you popped out behind them. You're still hidden over here. They can't see you.
Yeah.
They don't know you're there. They don't know where you've
But
gone.
I'm like trailing them, yeah.
But now you can see that they're in the market, and then you see this thing happen where one of them just walks over and starts speaking to Aramis. You're not close enough to know what they're saying. So sorry, back to you, Aramis. What did you say? He's like, we're
I'm
following
gonna-
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the guys.
Yeah.
I've charmed him. We need to act fast.
What do you mean act fast?
Well, we can find out why they're doing
Who are you?
it.
Moving closer.
Why are you following us? That's what we're asking him.
Can I charisma him?
It's like, got to earn a living.
Who has employed you?
Oh, I can't tell you that, can I?
Okay then.
He where he taps his nose, it's like,
Okay
that,
then.
innit?
Fireball.
Yeah, that was really thinking, okay. Then. Like, we can't help this. There's going to be an altercation here. Okay, I need to think quick.
Okay, his
What do we
friend
do?
comes around. He comes sort of past you. He comes up behind you, and he goes up to the other one. What are you doing? And he turns back and looks at you. Says, "What have you done to him?"
Nothing.
And he just grabs him by the arm. He's like, "Come on, come away!" And he sort of goes
What
with
I'm
him. He's
gonna
like,
do,
This lasts 1 hour. This spell.
I wanna,
he's like, "No, I'm just having a chat." And I'm going to call him his friend. His friend's like, "No, you come away now. Come on." He's done something to your head.
Lee,
Yeah?
I'm gonna cast charm person on that other guy.
Okay. What's your saving?
It is 14.
Okay. Was it wisdom? Is that their save?
It's a.
No, what's
wisdom
your...
saving.
It's charisma.
His is charisma,
Oh,
isn't it?
his is yeah. His is a charisma.
But
'cause
they
he's a-
still might have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it is, yeah. Okay.
Wisdom saving throw against his.
Okay,
spells.
what... You cast Charm Person. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna place a hand on his shoulder and say, "There's no need for that, man. Come, talk with us."
Ooh.
It's like, what do you want to... Yeah, what do you want to know? Do you want to go? He points to the king's head. He says, "Do you want a drink?"
Yeah.
And then the one that Aramis charmed, is saying to his friend, "What are you talking to him for? We're meant to be following him." And then he's like, "Well, you're talking to your friend. I'm just having a chat with mine."
Oh, because they're not friends with both of us.
This is brilliant. What's this one over here doing?
He is confused. And he's staying back.
Oh.
Actually, he's moving away.
I point at this one, and I cast Charm. No, I don't have it.
Who's? Let me see. Who's got good persuasion? I'm going. Do I?
I've got
Oh.
good persuasion.
I'm going to try and persuade him then to tell me like what. Yeah, persuade him.
Yep.
Tell me who has employed him to do this.
Okay.
And that is a. Oh yeah, I'll just roll it.
Nice.
That's with a +5, by the way.
Yeah.
No,
Brilliant.
the rolls are back.
Okay. You're, what roughly are you saying to him? Obviously, not
Yeah,
exact.
Come on, just let me know
Wait, would he not get advantage because of the charm?
Nah.
who has employed. Just let me know.
It's his friend. It wouldn't, just because you're friends, you're not automatically going to do it. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't say.
The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with
is
the
it?
creature.
All right, so it is.
Yeah,
It
charm
is advantage.
great.
Go on then. You got advantage.
Roll that delayed roll, baby.
Okay. Not having any of it.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Double twos.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay then.
I love how we're having this like semi-tense like altercation in the middle of the market and like nobody's caught onto it yet.
Well, we're just a group of. Well, people are moving away from you a little bit, but you're not arguing. You're just having a chat. But still, adventurers always cause trouble, don't they? Okay, what are you doing, Ryan? You see two of these thugs go over to your friends, and then they're all speaking.
I still stay concealed.
Okay.
I don't.
And the other one's going off across the river.
Yeah, I leave it. Wait for something to happen. Can I is there any chance I can like maybe move slightly closer without being detected in case
Yep,
like
you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I hear them?
Nah, they're still too. You're still. No, you can't because of the
Okay.
bustle of the market and whatever. They're not shouting; they're only speaking voices and
worries.
that. I'm gonna say you're like 15 feet away.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you lot are saying?
I mean,
Yeah, he's. I'm sorry, I can't. Can't tell you.
Just send them on their way, and then we've got 50 minutes of peace.
send them on their way,
Or fuck them up and make a scene in the middle of the market.
or fuck them up. I mean, we don't have to do it in the middle of the market.
Or just come with us. Come round this alleyway into this dark, deserted alley.
No, we can't be leaving dead bodies behind it. Oh, we're in the.
Thing is, you can't. Yeah, you'd have to persuade it to go away. Because it's charmed, but you're not controlling it as such, are you? Just
No,
friendly towards you.
regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
Yeah.
It can't attack you or affect you by any magic. Can't
Okay,
attack the charm or target the charm with harmful abilities or magic effects, and the advantage as well.
I'm just thinking, where is Ryu? I would like for Ryu to be here. Okay. On your way.
And then
sir.
they start speaking to each other. It's like, you shouldn't be speaking to him. It's like, well, you shouldn't be speaking to him, should you? Like, oh, come on. All right. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I've got to go.
Yeah.
I'll catch you around a bit later. Maybe we can have that drink.
Sure.
And he says it's to Leaf. It's like, oh yeah, perhaps we can have that drink together. And he just gives, as he walks past you, Aramis, he gives you a right evil eye. It's like, oh. And then he turns around and waves at Leif. And they both follow their companion across the river.
What in the world?
Oh, that went well. 50 minutes though, and they're going to be pretty pissed off.
Yeah, but they won't be able to find us in 50 minutes.
Well, it's not the biggest town
You've lost your tails.
for now.
For now, in the best way possible.
That was brilliant.
It was.
Where are you going?
Where is Ryu?
This person's very curious about my
is she?
location. Okay, so you know, I come out.
Woohoo. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I was just trying to lose them, and just go and hide. If I ever do that, just disappear. It's just so I can go and hide and like stealth attack. If we do get into a fight,
In the
saying.
middle of the market.
Yeah, in the middle of the market, you can do it wherever. Hey, I lost you, didn't I? So yeah.
That didn't really help anything.
Nah, just in case if they were gonna attack, I would have been able to get a surprise attack.
Of course.
Of course, you gotta think ahead, okay?
The classic rogue
Yeah.
way of playing. Right.
Well, we didn't learn anything.
Okay.
Do we
Well,
have
this
any other
whole-
leads? Was there anyone else we could talk to?
We could ask about the note that we found.
Yeah, we need to figure out what the fucking Street of Weavers is.
No.
Do any of these like streets actually have like street signs?
No, not as far as you can see.
I guess it's back to old Jericho, isn't it?
Yep. Back to him. Joy.
Okay, so you go back. You're going back to the Goblin's Hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay, and I think I'm going to end it there for now.
Yes, I think as I was gonna say, like, we should probably. That's a good time to. Yes.
End it. Yeah.
That was good, though.
Ended. Yeah, enjoyed that.
I like that at the end.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That sort of
We haven't killed a single
sort of-
person in that section.
that sort of craziness there.
That was good. It's like I think I might just do a spell.
Do a spell, charm some boys.
And
Okay,
Dido
thanks
coming in
people
with
for
the
watching.
second
If
spell
there's
was
anybody
brilliant.
there, I'm
But
going to be
then
off, and hopefully be
two
back
guys
next
not
week
actually
with another Fate of
liking
Things.
each of the other me or Dido, like, because